Thanksgiving was like, we could do that. And then they did it. But they didn't have the animatronic turkey, so they just had a possessed pinata.
Hey, you want a cheap? You want a cheap prop? I want to know. Here's my thing. How'd they get the head to move?
I don't know. I mean, it's pretty simple. You make like a little tiny like wooden thing because it really didn't have an animatronic thing.
No, but I'm
It almost
saying.
looked like claymation, sort of, but it wasn't claymation. So it's like you had like like when you're drawing in class and you get those like models that
Yeah.
you can move things with. It's like they could put that thing in there and just move it.
So let me put it to you this way. When Alicia asked me, she goes, "What movie are you watching this week?" And I told her, and the first words out of her mouth were, "Did Chris pick this?" She thought
Really?
you picked it. Because she's heard your other movies that you picked. And I said, "No, this was Ronnie." And she goes, "Why? Does Ronnie hate you or something?"
You don't see. The thing is, like, we're not gonna pick the usual mainstream shit where everybody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." No, because it's not fun, and everybody does that shit. It's not fun.
That's the thing. It was supposed to be a schlocky movie.
Yes, and schlock is fun. Bad horror is fun. Schlocky martial arts is fun.
See, I can put up with schlocky martial arts, but I prefer to
Really,
turn
you
this.
can't put up with schlocky horror? Oh, just
Let me
wait
put
till
it this way.
October.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Right.
wait until Halloween until we get our hands
I
on that.
have I
Yeah,
have
I'm
a lot
thinking.
more years on both of you, so I know I've seen my share of schlocky over the years,
That,
and I could stomach a lot, and I could get through a lot, but there have only been maybe two instances that I've turned movies off that they were so bad they were unwatchable. This wasn't unwatchable, but it was damn close. It was damn close.
yeah, I don't
You
think it
know,
was. I don't think it was anywhere near it. I was laughing my ass off last night. And keep in mind, I started this at 9:30, and usually on a work night, I tend to fall asleep around 10:30, or it starts to fade, and I didn't fade. I had to put on Death Blood 4, and then that fucker put me to sleep.
no,
Death
I
Blood
put it.
4,
I
we will
mean, I
not.
watched it. I watched it this evening. I finished it about maybe 40 minutes ago because I had other stuff to do, and I didn't get to watch. I usually watch the movie earlier in the afternoon, but I had a lot of stuff to do today, so I really didn't have a lot of time to watch in the afternoon. So I watched that. So and I'm like, okay, and that's why I didn't watch Payback because I watched something else last night that was a hell of a lot more interesting. I thought, and I thought it was, and I thought it was, but because I said I can't watch two pay-per-views back to back because I thought it was thrown together haphazardly. And from what I've heard, it was good. I, I don't know. I've watched Biggie already and Sheamus, which the match was good. Apollo Cruz, that match I saw, and right now the Bro and the mid card Vortex is in the ring.
Oh God, I was making fun of that all night. The thing is though, like as soon as they put Keith Lee on Payback, I was like, I'm all about it because he is. Because if there's one person really that is going to be able to quote unquote save men's wrestling and not have it be boring,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Keith Lee.
I'll tell you, Matt Riddle in this match where I'm watching, he ain't bad. Matt
No,
Riddle's got a lot of upside to him.
Riddle's amazing.
Oh yeah,
I think it's just Keith Lee because Keith Lee has that charisma where you just really like him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got nothing against Keith Lee. I got nothing but love for Keith Lee. Trust me.
Yeah.
Nothing but love. Not but love. No disrespect here.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for
Yeah,
this?
Okay, let's get this going.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of From Real to Heel. On today's episode, we talk Payback. We talk what have we watched. We show respects to a fallen Avenger. And we go into our movie of the week. A movie about a killer pinata.
Yes,
called
you heard right.
Killer Pinata. Chris hits with the music.
Oh, rear to heel.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
One day we will have theme music.
Dude, I'm really about ready just to do the 8-bit version of the NWO's music. I'll get into that story because of something that happened to us to this network over the weekend.
I'll do a quick thing. I'll do a quick 30-second thing. I just like the quick 10-second thing and all that. Like, it has to be a quick thing.
Oh no, it will.
2 minutes long.
No. It's not going to be the full fucking NWO theme, but I'm saying there's something that happened over the weekend.
Well, why don't you just start? Why don't you, since you're talking about it, just talk about it and get it over with.
All right, so
Get it out.
yeah, so okay, so as you all know, on our other show, the Nerd Zone, we have our friend Colin West, owner of Synergy. Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Owner of Synergy Pro Wrestling. We haven't had him on in a while. So, and we sponsor a match. So Colin told me that we were sponsoring the high flying match. I'm like, okay, cool. So it was Kip Stevens, Sweet Cheeks Joey Silver, Matt Vertigo, and oh shit, who's the other one? I'm trying to think of the other one. It was Lucky 13. So literally, I'm like, okay, this is literally a match that I would kind of book because it's like, okay, I know all these people. Cool. So a match is going on. Oh, and it had somebody else, but he got taken out halfway through the match. So beginning of the match, so I really didn't care. Sorry. But at the end of the match, Vertigo wins. Great. Okay. Kip decides to grab the microphone. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, okay, whatever. All of a sudden, Kip and Silver decide to align forces, be a tag team. And this literally was a rib on me because I didn't know what the hell was going on. Kip and Joey Silver are now the NWO. Not the New World Order, the Nerd World Order. So now the Nerdport Network is sponsoring anything the Nerd World Order is doing.
So we're basically now the Nerd World Order now.
They will be on this show. I already have their okays, and they're both sports fans, so they will be doing both with us in one point or another. So they will be...
T-shirt.
Oh, trust me, they're already in the works. That's already a thing.
But they got to look like the real deal, too.
Yeah, I started laughing because I'm like, I walk up to Colin and I'm like, you fucking ribbed me, you asshole. He goes, I have no idea what you're talking about. I go, really? The Nerdport Network sponsors the Nerd World Order? I go, you do know now, we have to sponsor every match they're in. Like, it's kind of a thing now. Like, you motherfucker, because he didn't tell me this. I literally am chilling during the show, and at the end of the show, I'm talking to everybody, and I talk to our buddy Corvus. He goes, oh, well, no, Colin does that. He wasn't ripping you. I go, oh, no. Colin picked the match. He goes, oh, he knew what he was fucking doing then. Like, he flat out ribbed you. He flat out ribbed you, and I was like, like, that was fucking great. But yes, another great Synergy show. That's what we'll just, you know what? We'll just dive into what did we watch / what did we do, because that was pretty much one of the big things that I did this weekend was go to Synergy Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Well, I know you're not going to any shows anytime soon.
No,
Neither am I.
Yeah. But the show was outside, social distancing, everyone wore a mask.
Well, I should say no. I take that back. There is a show coming up that Alicia mentioned she might want to go to. It's a Wrestle Pro show in Union in September. She mentioned she might want to go check it out, but there's nothing etched in stone yet.
Yeah. But no, yeah, that was the big thing, because I just started laughing. I'm like, the Nerd World Order. I'm like, mother.
Is that why you put up that weird shit on Twitter?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering. I'm like, what the hell is that now?
Nerd World. All right.
What?
We gotta get.
No, I'm sick. All right. All right.
Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm getting screaming.
You're screaming.
What did he do?
I don't know.
What happened?
All right. So the Nerd World Order.
Yeah, we gotta.
Okay.
That should be interesting.
Eh.
I kind of dig it. I mean, I kind of like it. It's kind of.
Why want it low?
I think I'm just over the NWO stuff.
Now, you know what? I was always a fan of the NWO. I just liked it in the beginning, but when they watered it down, that's when it became bullshit.
Yeah.
When they started adding 6,000 members to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, I got sick of the NWO. And then they brought it back in WWE, and I'm just like, I'm already sick of it.
Well, no, because when they brought it to WWE, they fucked it up. They fucked it up.
Fucked up in WCW already.
No, in the beginning, it was
It's not
great.
internet, it's USA.
Yeah. Then they had NWO Wolfpack, NWO Hollywood. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then they went to the NWO Elite, and I was like, all right, kill it now.
It's the USA ad.
Then they went
NWO
to the
2000.
NWO New Generation or NWO Silver.
No, it was NWO 2000. That's what it was.
Yeah, and I was like, God, let it die. God, let it die.
But you know what? Like I said, it was good in the beginning when it was Hogan, Hall, Nash, when you had the Giant, and like maybe one or two other guys. It was cool. If it had stayed like that, it would have been awesome. But when you start adding guys like Michael Wall Street, fucking Virgil, Crush, Scott Norton, Buff Bagwell, Stevie Ray, you're just watering it down. It's like, I've had some watered down drinks in my life, but this is the wateriest down drink I've ever had.
Watery. That sounded so Philly. Because you went wooder. You went wooder. Oh my! I live in Philly and I don't even do wooder. I always call it water because I'm from New York. So.
But I'm just saying, it's like the whole point I'm trying to make is like it was, it's like you've had drinks that are extreme, that taste like water, but there's alcohol in it supposedly, but not the NWO.
There was only one offshoot of the NWO that I loved more, and I thought it was amazing, and I was so sad to see it go so fast. The LWO.
Oh, the Latino World Order?
The LWO was the best.
That was what? Eddie, Rey Mysterio?
What was it? Rey Mysterio at the time. It was Eddie, Silver King, Juventud Guerrera.
La Parca, I believe, was in it.
Yeah, La Parca.
No, but Ray joined towards the tail end.
Yeah, because he lost a match with Eddie. And that was the whole match.
That was good. I mean, I had no problem with that. But it's like I said, when you watch her down something a lot, it loses interest. And the WWE just fucked it up. Well, I can't say the WWE fucked it up, but by having them thinking Hogan wasn't going to get cheered out of the building, while basically walking to the ring and hurting himself. You know, he could have flipped his hair back and or something.
Oh, brother. Yeah, yeah.
Scott Hall being, I'm not drunk. I'm fine. No problem. Wait a minute, Chico. Whoa, wrong gimmick. You know, and then adding the Big Show into it again, and then bringing Shawn Michaels in it just to try to save it. But
Ugh,
then
it
they
was
made the
awful.
ultimate. Then they made the ultimate mistake about putting gold dust in it. You know,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, okay, enough's enough. It needs to die. But you know what I found funny? It's like certain gimmicks, if you bring them back, there's nostalgia to them. Like, would I love to see the Nexus back? Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever want to because all the original members are gone.
Eh,
Nobody in the company anymore with it, unless you call Daniel Bryan, and he hasn't been on TV in months.
eh. See, the LWO was hilarious just because their storyline was so good.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
even with Ray, like, all of a sudden, like, Eddie's like, Ray, you selfish little turd. Like, it was so fucking hilarious. Like, if I beat you, you join the LWO. Like, the whole storyline was basically if Eddie beats Ray, he has to join the LWO. And then Ray was in the LWO for like maybe a week or two. And then the NWO, of course, destroyed the LWO because, Hogan, Hall, and Nash couldn't have anything that was getting over cooler than them.
creative control card is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm being sarcastic when I say it's a beautiful thing, of
Yeah.
course.
WCW, like, and that was the funny thing because WCW was like, holy shit, these LWO shirts are taking off.
Well, it's like the old saying: WCW ruins everything.
Yeah, I remember I bought my Wolfpack shirt and I bought an LWO shirt and I was like, yeah. And then a month later, like, Hogan, Hall, and Nash and basically destroyed the LWO. And I'm like, oh, that sucked. And shortly afterwards, Eddie Guerrero decided fuck it and went to WWE.
Yeah, well, he was getting screwed. He was getting screwed over royally.
Yep.
But it's funny how that all happened. It's like when him, Murder Boy, Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko all went. Shane Douglas was furious. He goes, "Why did Shane Douglas knew
Oh
nothing about it?"
shit. All right. This just popped on the screen of Raw.
What?
Winning team gets a tag title shot. The losing team is no more.
Who are the teams?
Riot Squad versus the Iconics.
They should break up the Iconics.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping they
That's the
break up the
breakup for the Iconics right there.
face
And
turn of Peyton Royce.
because Peyton Royce is going to be the baby face, and Billy Kay is going to be the heel, guaranteed. Mark
Yeah.
my words.
They can't break up. They can't break up the Riot Squad. They just got the sweet jackets, man.
Yeah, I
Like
don't see
the
them turning them
Riot
both.
to
I don't
live.
see them.
That was awesome.
I don't see that. I don't see that happening. I don't see. I think if any team's going to break up, it's going to be the Iconics because they've been a tag. They've been a tag team for a while, and they're just stale.
Yeah. Then they
They,
even won. Then after they won, they went to like the thing of the pre-show, and I'm like, so you guys together? And like, Liv goes, Liv to Riot, and Ruby goes, Riot to Liv. It's like, yeah. And it was so awesome because like it was like face because the Riot Squad should have been a face team for the longest time, and now they are.
yeah, so I mean, I could definitely see them staying together, but it's going to be you. You're not going to see. I'll tell you, I'm watching the tag match between Snacks and Baszler. That move where Baszler put Bailey in the coquina clutch and then put the leg lock on Sasha,
The
and then
Kirifuda clutch, you
choked her
mean?
out with her own hand. That was
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, the Kirifuda clutch.
But the only thing is, I hated it because it was against Bailey. But that's a damn good move, I gotta say.
And that thus starts the damn Keith Lee done fucked up Dolph Ziggler.
So I mean, this is going to be the start of the breakup between Bailey and Sasha. You know that.
Oh yes, and I guess Ronnie is still on whatever.
He's still getting yelled at, probably. I heard D yelling something.
Ugh.
So when he comes back, we'll have to ask him what he did.
Bask in his glory. Give me my music back. Bask in his glory. Apparently, Keith Lee got new music, but last night what I heard it sucked.
No, he didn't get any new music last night, as far as I know.
He finally has his tights.
Oh God, I'm listening to it now.
Yeah, it's like
something is glory.
Yeah.
And what was up with that outfit?
Well, it's the beginning, and I think it also was. Well, I think
he talked about it on Wrestle Talk, but I didn't understand what he meant.
I think it was a shout out to Chadwick Boseman.
You know what? It very well could have been, and then
because it had the Black Panther stuff with the fur. I was like, that'd be cool.
I mean, if it is, that's totally respectable, totally cool.
Yeah, it's like they threw it together quick. Damn.
I know Apollo did a Wakanda Forever deal in that match with Lashley.
Oh yeah, right in the beginning.
He did the arm
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went like that, like he hit his heart, and then he did the X quick. I was like, oh shit, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, I had no problem with that.
Yeah, so yeah, I have no problem with it.
No, I mean, totally. Yeah, it's totally cool.
So are Baszler and Jax going to be faces now?
Well,
probably not.
Because Nia was dancing around like, oh yeah, I got the title. Baszler's like, yeah.
Sorry about that.
All I know is it's like I remember what Ollie did on Wrestle Talk. He goes, that move where she did that stick into the camera.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
That was funny as hell.
With the fact that she came out in a Tamina shirt.
Well, she.
All right, where are we at right now?
Well, we're just bullshitting. We're just
not Nia with the Tamina shirt. She supports her, sister there.
Pockets.
Right, now we're just talking.
Nia Snaps is supporting Pockets.
Yeah, whatever. So, anyway.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's go over the
Nerd World Order. Woo! All right, done.
Hey, it's corny. It's funny. Gives an identity.
I like it.
Dude,
I like it.
It's Kip. If you know anything about Kip Stevens, you know that this shit's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Breakfast Club, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, do I think it's hilarious? Yeah. Am I kind of laughing that I got ribbed? Yeah. Whatever. It's cool. It's something that I can get. It's something that we can get more people on the show for.
Yeah, we got ribbed by some promoter guy.
Okay.
Hey, I'd rather get ribbed by him than a brother.
I'm just sorry. I'm over the NWO. I'm sorry.
Hey,
this is a new NWO.
I'm over it, and man, the only WO I like, I could even be down with is the LWO, and I never think and I don't think it's ever coming back.
The LWO, you weren't a fan of the BWO?
I love the BWO, man.
It was funny, but when WCW made the LWO, it just, that was the best parody.
Oh yeah, the LWO was supposed to be taken seriously for the first 2 weeks.
Well, the LWO...
Chris went into that already.
The LWO thing was awesome, though. I mean, it was like...
All right, in your opinion, who was the actual leader?
It was so stereotypical, but it was so funny.
Okay.
And then Ray and Eddie's trying to get on Ray the whole time. He's called Ray a selfish little turd and everything. It was so hilarious. But it was so good.
You know what I know?
Dude, why do you think the first? Why do you think the first?
Whoa.
Hold on. I was just about to say. Why do you think the first shirt I made, besides the BWO one, was an LWO T-shirt? Was an NPN version of the LWO.
It's the LWO.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's still up there.
No,
it's still up there on Teesprings.
I'm like I said, I'm watching Payback. I just noticed in the Thunderdome, the same blonde is in 2 blocks.
Hey,
Blonde that was in the same block twice.
Enough air. She's an airhead, so she needs to fill up 2 spaces.
But they weren't next to each other. They were like 2 different levels. It's during the Keith Lee Randy Orton match. If you go back, she's literally the same girl doing the same, in 2 blocks.
Oh, just wait until you see that spirit bomb.
Oh. By the way,
I got it playing in the background. So.
By the way, lend me your energy.
So, Chris, what did you watch?
All right, so we're doing this.
Yes.
Right. I thought Ronnie was still going on, unless he's.
No, we're good. We can go on to something else. I wanted to talk about the big thing in the room because I did watch Black Panther on Sunday.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
You finally watched it?
No. It was on ABC.
They did you're gonna hate me, Chris, because I've never watched it.
They've done a whole I watched it in theaters. I saw it in theaters, but they put up.
I've seen that thing like probably 6 times.
But I'm saying as though they did a whole documentary on that after Black Panther was over.
Oh, with Chadwick Boseman?
Yeah.
How was that?
Good. I think they're gonna put it on Disney+.
I heard it was supposed to be tonight.
No, what did I watch then yesterday? Because I know I thought it was.
All right. Unless it was. Damn. All right. Weird.
Yeah, I thought it was. I watched something with that on Sunday. Maybe it was something else. It was a documentary on him. Maybe it wasn't.
All right. Yeah, it was last night.
Okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Had to be last night because they have a freaking. The Bachelor greatest seasons ever on ABC. Blech.
Hey, 42 is also on TV right now.
That was a great movie.
That's my favorite movie with Chadwick Boseman.
Yep.
I didn't realize that until I started looking into it. I didn't realize that was him. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was the same guy.
Oh, you know what else he was in? He was in he was also in The Express. I didn't know that one.
Did he just do that movie where what do you call it, 21 Bridges?
Yeah, and he was also Thurgood Marshall.
No, I mean I was going to go see 21 Bridges, but that's when the pandemic kind of started, so that kind of went away real fast.
And then Chadwick Boseman was also in. Oh, this is the craziest one. He was Vontae Mack.
That's right, in Draft Day. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was Vontae Mack in Draft Day. I was like, shit. He was the one football player you liked.
And he went number 1 in the draft.
Yeah, he was awesome.
I didn't realize. I completely. You see, that's it. Now that I realize it, I'm like, damn. I love that the brass knucks phone he had in that movie, man. Brass knucks phone. Oh, that was cool.
I don't want to get. Hey, I really did. I loved him in Black Panther, but I always loved him in 42.
Oh, him in 42.
42 was awesome.
42 was such a great film. And it's
without question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing but praise for that movie.
Okay.
Nothing but praise.
I got a fun little thing that we can talk about real quick. We'll go through this, but think about it while we're going through this. Your favorite movie and it kind of mixes it sport. Favorite sports movie from each sport, meaning like your favorite football movie, favorite baseball, hockey, basketball, other.
All right, we'll just do this next week.
Other. Yeah, okay, that works too. Other meaning.
Which will work because we're talking about a martial arts film next week, so BAM!
Okay, so yeah, and other mixes in like 10
Even though it's
gonna
gonna
be
be nuts.
one,
And I think And I think I'm working on getting Monstar to join us.
Nice.
Now, can we do more than multiple movies of genres, or no? Or does it have to be one?
I mean, we're gonna talk about it more through. So if you want to bring up another movie, but I'm saying pick your favorite movie for each class.
Because for baseball, there's a couple of them that are my favorite.
Well,
So.
we're also gonna spread it over, but give me your favorite per. Oh, trust me, I have like 4 in other. That's gonna be hard to narrow it down because that's That's like golf, bowling, boxing, like all that shit.
Oh, I mean, I know what I could pick. I mean, I could name them off the top of my head now. But the only one that I have a hard time dealing with is baseball, because there's so many in the baseball world that I love that I can't pick just one.
Chadwick Boseman was also in The Express.
Yeah, he was.
I
Yeah, she
didn't.
said that. Just said that.
Yeah, I said that.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah. He wasn't Ernie Davis.
No, it wasn't a big role, but he was a decent role. Floyd Little's a decent role. Was a decent role.
Yeah,
In that.
Floyd Little's a damn good player. So.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so yeah, we'll do that next week.
That
So,
works.
I mean, definitely big RIP to Chadwick Boseman.
Oh yeah, big
And then
RIP.
everyone is screaming online for him not to get recasted.
Oh, that's
I don't
weird.
think he
Bob
is.
was awesome.
Well, that's why I sent you a text, Chris. Because everyone's like,
If you remember that in Endgame, he passed off the Black Panther thing to Shuri.
okay. So then,
Is
yeah, then it
that
would be.
the chick from Walking Dead?
Oh, was she in Walking Dead?
Denai Guerrera?
Hold on.
No, not her.
No,
Okay,
it's
the other one. Shuri's the one with the hair.
Okay.
I don't want to mispronounce her name. Latita?
Yeah, I think so.
Latita Wright?
Letitia, right? Yeah.
Letitia, yeah.
Because
Latita?
I know of. Like I said, I've
Letitia.
never seen.
I said I didn't want to
only
fuck
Black
up the
Panther I've
pronouncing.
seen
I
was
actually.
when it was in the Avengers. That's the
Yeah,
only
I
Black
think
Panther I saw.
Yeah, I think in Endgame, like he made her a Black Panther. I think. I'm trying to remember.
I was gonna say
Yeah, like I said, I never sat through it, so I don't know.
that's why I texted you and saying in the comic, is there another person as Black? Like, is there more than one
Yeah.
Black Panther in the comic?
Yeah, Shuri.
Then boom,
Shuri, the next one. There was Killmonger. I mean, they could always bring Killmonger back,
yeah,
but and actually have him as a normal person, not a villain.
like an an anti-hero.
I
Like
think that would sort of screw up Michael Jordan with that. So, yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
why I said.
I know, Ronnie. You went head to head with somebody over that
What?
on Facebook. I saw that post.
With Chino? No, I actually no. That was me asking. Well, is there in the comics? Is there somebody as Black Panther in the comics? Because that's the best way you can do. Oh well, we're gonna pass off Black Panther to someone. Well, you go from the fucking comics. Shuri is a Black Panther from the comics. Well, there you go. Just like how Bucky and Falcon are Captain America. They both were Captain America. They just gave it to Falcon first instead of Bucky.
And that would also be the best thing to make Shuri the Black Panther, because not only do you have finally, one of the first black superheroes, now you have one of the first black female superheroes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's none right now. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and if any of the conservatives are going, get woke, go broke, yeah, fuck you, go away.
Well, she's actually a good actress too. I wouldn't mind seeing her as Black Panther because she can actually, she actually can fight.
I mean, everybody that's like the people saying that Star Wars is gonna walk back the sequels because they didn't do good according to them. Oh, go fuck yourself. It won't go broke. Fuck you. Those things made billions.
Dude,
Just shut the fuck
I
up.
love fucking with people with those. Like, I have no issue with the Rey storyline, but everyone's like, "Oh, well, this isn't. She's a Palpatine. She's a Palpatine." I go, Palpatine's a Skywalker, motherfuckers.
The they forget. They totally fuck up, and they forget that family. See, they're all about family, blood, family, blood, family, blood. When the thing about family is who you choose it to be.
Well, not even that, Chris.
Who you choose is the closest. Now, why would now Palpatine is her grandfather
Well,
by
finish what
blood.
you're saying. Finish what you're saying because you're gonna laugh at this. Because if they're saying they've said the comics tie into the movies, so finish what you're saying because I will trump all these trolls in about 2 seconds. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, all right, so Palpatine's by blood.
Yes.
All right, fine. Luke and Leia were her mother and father figure
Yes.
throughout this whole thing. Until when her parents left her, she didn't have anybody. So Luke and Leia became her mother and father. So for her to honor them, who are dead, by taking the name Skywalker is like a huge honor for her, and it's a huge honor as she's honoring their memory. Because without that, the Skywalker line dies.
Right.
So for her to take that name instead of Palpatine makes complete sense. Not to mention Palpatine's a name that, stokes fear.
Right.
I mean that's like, I'm pretty sure after this, when someone has a kid or whatever, what's your name? What's your last name? Trump? No, it's not. No, it is not. I'm just saying. It's like
I know.
that.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like that. So no, I don't think. So I don't have a problem. I never had a problem with it. That's the same thing with Marvel people saying, "Oh, Captain Marvel shouldn't play a huge role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe." Really? Because Captain Marvel plays a massive role in the Marvel Universe.
Is she the first one to actually kill Thanos? No. But does she? Yeah. Like, she does in the comic. She does kill Thanos.
Yeah, she didn't kill,
She's not the first, but she did do it.
Yeah, she could. And the thing is, she also is one of the main people in Civil War too, if they ever want to do that. I hope they don't. Because they really fucked up the first one.
Yeah. So, you ready for this? You ready for this? Stump everybody?
All right.
So, in the comic, I believe it's Darth Vader 1, or episode, it's Darth Vader comic 3. For Star Wars, it's the Darth Vader comics. You find out who Darth Vader's father is, because Anakin never knew who his father was. Well, guess what? It's fucking Palpatine.
Okay.
Metachlorian bullshit. He got Anakin's mother pregnant.
Shave Palpatine.
So guess what? Technically,
Rey is a Skywalker.
If you're going by the comics, which they said the comics are lore, Rey, by blood, even by blood. No, fuck that. Like, fuck all that shit. Just Rey is a Skywalker because Palpatine is Anakin's father.
Damn. Okay.
Game over, motherfuckers. Stop arguing with it. Not you, but I'm saying in general.
So what I watched, since we went from Chadwick Boseman to that.
Yes.
So what I watched, all right, so I watched a little bit of High Score. I was hoping it would be more than what it was. Gank. I mean, the best one I think was the one on Doom, because I thought Mortal Kombat Night Trap was going to be good, and it was eh.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
And excuse me. Of course, watch UFC because, of course,
Yeah.
played video games, usual bullshit. And then I went into a deep dive. Well, I started because I saw a video quick and it had Netflix trailer for one of my current favorite shows that I'm waiting for season 3 like crazy. And they
I
got
know.
the
I know
next
what. Yes, let's talk about this, please.
Cobra fucking Kai.
Because John,
Holy shit.
me and
All
you
right.
talked about this.
So the
Yep.
trailer is mostly a recap until the end. When you see,
Ronnie and I already know where you're going with it,
yeah, well, you
and
see
I called it to
Okinawa.
Ronnie's attention.
Hold on. Where you see Okinawa, you see like a flashback of Miyagi and Daniel training, and he's like, "Yeah, he would never keep anything from me." Then all of a sudden he gets tripped, and he says, there's a secret you don't. Are you sure about that?" And a sigh goes right by his head, and I'm just like, "Oh shit, Chosen." And the thing is, I don't think Chosen is trying to kill Daniel. I think he's past that. I think in that scene, basically, there's a whole thing because they're both in training gear. So why would they be in training gear if it's not a little? I think Chosen is sort of, how can I put it? I think he's a better person, but I think he still harbors something because Daniel does have a little bit of ego. Oh, Mr. Miyagi, boom, listen to me, bitch. I'm like, oh. But I can't wait for Cobra Kai season 3. I
Oh
cannot.
yeah,
Fucking
it looks so
wait.
good.
But Ronnie and I had some theories about who would like who might come back, who might not come back.
Oh
We
God,
had
here we
some
go.
theories. We had some
Because
theories.
after that, I went through a deep dive on all like the Cobra Kai kid and watch party theories. Let's go.
All
So,
right, let's see. All right, you go ahead.
all
I'll
right.
say.
Well, first off, in the trailer, I mean Elizabeth Shue's coming back.
Yeah, we know Allie's coming back. It
Yeah.
might not be the whole season.
No,
I think it'll
I
probably
think
be
it's
for
gonna
a
be.
little bit.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like 1 or 2 episodes. If I had to think, I had to.
Yeah, what we think's gonna happen? One, I think Miguel's gonna recover.
Yeah.
I think Miguel's gonna recover because they're not gonna kill him off because he's too central to the story. But I think Allie is gonna help heal Johnny. Help Johnny pick the pieces up.
Right.
And I'm hoping Robbie doesn't go back.
You want to hear my theory?
Oh well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my theory is, like I said, Ronnie and I discussed it, that since he's going, obviously there's an Okinawa tie-in to the new season. Now, one of two people contacted him to come back to Okinawa. It's either Kumiko or the little girl from the bell that he saved from the bell during the storm. Because she did say to him, "I'm in forever in your debt. You saved my life. I will never forget it."
Or there's another thing. I have a feeling they're gonna weave Sato into this.
But I think Sato, well, the actor that played him is
All
gone.
right, hold on. Yeah. Open up the door. Open.
So, were you podcasting?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So they came around trying to tow people's cars, right?
Yeah.
And you know the guy who keep backing into everybody who drives that fucked up Honda, right? That was the car they went for first, but instead of towing it, they basically fucking ripped the front end off, and now the cops are out there because it's a fucking accident scene.
Jesus
With, all the fucking
Christ.
traffic's all fucking backed up on the fucking side of the road there. Like nobody can go up the hill because fucking it's all fucked up.
All right. Cool. Waffles, get out.
Got my car today.
Awesome. All right. Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
Sounds like a
Yeah, no. This asshole that always parks everybody in They decided to tell him, and his back end got ripped out.
Yeah,
Nice.
we heard, we heard. But anyway,
Oh, fuck it.
but
All right,
I
all
have
right.
one other theory before you go into it. We were discussing, will we see Terry Silva and Mike Barnes come back?
Terry Silver, not Silva.
What I'm just being, just whatever.
Hey, I'm
Will
just
we see
saying,
those?
if you're gonna talk the lore, get it right.
But whatever. Will we see them come back?
All right, all right, all right. Number one, I think Daniel goes to Okinawa because Sato has died. Because remember, Sato said, "I'm forever in your debt," and we leave Karate Kid 2, you know, where Miyagi and everything, they patched up everything with Sato. So
Right.
basically, we're going to find out how awesome of a person Sato became. And unfortunately, the actor who played Sato did die.
Yes, he passed away.
So, how, like, in Karate Kid 1, like Daniel goes to Miyagi's grave and Miyagi's dead, and they had that whole thing.
Uh-huh.
I think he's going to get a note from Japan, like maybe even a couple days after the hospital thing,
Right.
the aftermath of the hospital thing, to where Sam is, licking her wounds and Miguel is hopefully on the road to recovery. Um,
Right. But then here's the thing: who sent it? Who sent?
well,
Who will send this letter? I said, I think it's either going to be one of two people. I don't think it's going to be Chozen. I
that would
think
be
it's going to.
amazing if it was.
If
If
it would be,
Sato worked
but I
on
have a feeling it's
Chosen.
going to be one of two people. It's going to be that little girl that he saved, or it's going to be Kumiko, because we never really did fight. We never did get resolutions with Kumiko because during the third movie, we all know is like she's not coming because she got a job in a dance company in Japan, so she
Yeah.
didn't come. So that's why she wasn't coming to America to be with Daniel. So that I have a feeling it's going to be involving one of the two of them. But it would be cool if it was Chozen, but I doubt it.
I think it might be Kumiko, it might be another relative, but I also think it could be Chosen because I have a feeling that him and Sato worked things out, and Sato helped Chosen even become a better person.
But I saw a picture of Chozen. Man, he looks nothing like he used to.
Yeah, Yuji Okamoto. Yeah, I mean he's got like a shaved fade. He's almost like 60 now. I mean, he's like
But
60 or
Kumiko,
70 now.
she looks exactly the damn same. She hasn't
Yeah, but
aged.
we don't know if she's but we don't know if she's actually been in the we don't know yet. But we do know that Yuji Okamoto. So we do know Yuji Okamoto. So I think I think it could be Chosen. I think Chosen is gonna help Daniel rediscover the whole purpose between Miyagi Do Karate. And then, because I know we're going into a deep dive of Miyagi Do Karate, we're also going into a deep dive of Cobra Kai, which means we're going to see John Kreese and a young Terry Silver probably in Vietnam. Because
I
the
mean,
whole thing,
there's so many what ifs.
well, Martin Cove already mentioned a little bit about season 3, and he says we're going to go in season 3, we're going to see what caused Kreese to become a bully. And a lot of it has to do with him fighting in Vietnam, and then where in Vietnam, like basically he came. Remember, in Vietnam, he was never allowed to win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to get a little political. I mean, but in Vietnam, he was never allowed to win because they killed the war and all that, so he never got a chance to win. So basically, he starts he founded Cobra Kai, and he's like, I'm never going to let anybody win again, anybody lose again.
But like I
That's
said, there's too many what ifs, but it sucks that I
but
don't know. I know it's coming out in 2021, but
but that makes sense though with Kreese for the whole defeat does not exist in this dojo, fear does not exist in this
of course,
dojo.
yeah.
Yeah, so that starts the whole mantra of Cobra Kai, which I think we're going to see that. I think also I've also seen a picture of Peyton List as Tori, and apparently she has a haircut. And I imagine it's probably either A, she got put in juvie and then she gets out. But I
Okay.
think the funny thing is, though, I think the person who either, or she gets put in juvie, but the person who finally decides, no, this isn't, when she finally finds out is Sam. And I think Sam drops charges.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, there's too many, it sucks that there's too many what ifs.
Well, it's not what is, it's like what you think. I mean, well, Tori's got to be somewhere, so she's not going to be in juvie all the fucking time. And Sam is not a person that's going to hold a massive grudge like that because Sam is like, she's a mix of Daniel and Amanda. And Amanda is very, very giving. And Daniel could be such of a dick, but then all of a sudden he gets it. So I think it's not going to be.
I'm gonna say it's not the what ifs. It's the they can take this in so many different directions.
Yeah, so I think Sam exonerates or basically drops charges against Tori. I think Miguel makes a recovery. And he either trains with Johnny exclusively, because I know he's not going back to Kreese's Cobra Kai.
But here's another little what if. I mean, I'm going to throw this. This might make your head explode, but could we see a team up of Johnny and Daniel against Sensei?
I think we could. I think we could see a team up of Johnny and Daniel to take down Cobra Kai, but I think also one of the bigger things, because if we're going to see a lot more of Kreese, I don't think Kreese is going to be the big villain. I think the big villain is not going to be Miguel's father, because I know Miguel, because they did cast the guy as Miguel's father.
Right.
But remember, in season 1, I think it was, Miguel's father was on the run from bad people.
Right. It's been a while since I've seen season 1, but I vaguely remember that.
I think Miguel's father is going to come back, and the like drug lords or people like that are going to be after him. And like this was mentioned at Watch Party, and I think it might be because the best thing about, I mean, eventually Kreese has to get a redemption, right?
Right. And here's one other question, since we're bringing this up. Where do we see Miguel's mother in all of this? Where does she fit in?
She's a nurse. I mean, she's not going to learn karate. Jesus.
No, but since he got in, since she got injured, since Miguel got injured, and she thinks Johnny caused it, they were starting a relationship. Where does that dynamic go?
I think they might. Well, Miguel's father's coming back, so who knows? I think we're looking at sort of for the road for forgiveness. But Johnny, I don't know if Johnny's going to end up with Allie. I don't think he is. I think Allie is going to help Johnny become better. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, because the last we saw of Johnny, he threw the cell phone in the sand on the beach, and it was starting to ring, and it was Allie calling him back.
Well, it wasn't a call, it was Facebook.
Well, Facebook, that's what I meant.
So it means he'll go on Facebook and notice that Allie, sent him a friend request. He doesn't have to do it on his phone. He can do it on a computer.
But like I said, there's too many what ifs, but
yeah,
anyway.
I think Johnny is leaving Cobra Kai behind. I don't know, it's ridiculous. There might be another tournament. Like, there's a lot of what ifs. I think Sam and Tori will fight again, and that'll be the end of it, and then they'll realize that it's over and they need to coexist.
Well, like I said, it's there's too many what ifs that we could speculate for days on this.
I'm wondering what's going to happen with Robbie. I don't know if Robbie will train with Johnny or Robbie will just go to Kreese. Robbie be in a vulnerable place and he'll go to Kreese. I don't know. It's tough.
But whatever. So.
But I'm super psyched. I'm super psyched for that. I'm psyched for The Boys season 2 to come out.
Yes.
Um,
I have to do another deep dive into. I have to do a rewatch of season 1.
I have to watch season 1. I heard a lot about it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Chris, have you watched Man in the High Castle?
Man in a High Castle? No.
Yeah. So I've seen an episode or two. The premise is the what if the Nazis in Japan, the Japanese won World War II.
Is this the thing by Jordan Peele?
No, no, this is it's something that was made about 4 years ago. It's on Amazon.
Oh. Quick other thing. This is video game related.
Yes.
Control has a new DLC called AWE. All right, the whole thing about this is it's so important because it links Control, and it also probably puts in stone that Remedy will make another Alan Wake game.
Yay!
Control and Alan Wake are linked. It's in the same universe.
Alan Wake is a great fucking series.
Like Jessie has to do this thing and she has to follow the clues of the old gods of Asgard.
Yeah.
Remember the two brothers?
Yep.
The two metalheads? I'm like, yes! I'm like, oh my god, Control is linked with Alan Wake. Yes! It made me so happy. Alright, sorry.
No, dude, it's another it's great. It's the fact that they're starting to tie shit like that needs to be tied in together.
Yeah. Because I was hoping that Quantum Break would have something to do with Alan Wake, but it didn't. I was like, damn it.
John, what did you watch?
Okay, Saturday, I sat down and finally watched start to finish The Big Show on Netflix.
That just got canceled.
The Big
It's
Show
not.
show?
Yeah.
It's coming back for a second season.
No, I just got a thing on Facebook. Netflix canceled the Big show.
That sucks. That was a good fucking show, man.
Did they really? Let me
Yeah.
find out.
Well,
They might still air the second season, but I don't think they're gonna go. I think that's it.
because the second season was filmed already. That's what
Right.
I'm saying. But the second thing I watched last night instead of Payback was since I found out that since I already have HBO at home, I get HBO Max for free. So I went on and I watched Class Action Park.
Yes,
Documentary about Action Park.
I have to get my HBO.
Oh, that was a fucking awesome documentary. Oh, I loved it.
Also, my HBO Max I have to get for my mom because they just announced that DC Universe is, for the most part, going bye-bye. It's all
did they
going.
really?
It's all going to HBO Max. I know Swamp Thing, Doom Patrol's going over there. I don't know about Harley. But I know that it's mostly going to HBO Max. Sorry, John. Go ahead.
That's all right. I guess I'm done.
No, keep going. It was just news that just popped up. That's why I wanted to say something.
But I have to. It's like if you grew up in Jersey in the 70s and 80s, if you didn't know Action Park, or you didn't know somebody that went to Action Park and got hurt. I had a friend there, and he didn't break his leg, but he screwed up his knee pretty bad on that that stupid thing, the cannonball.
Oh, yeah.
He screwed his knee up on that, and I remember another friend got severe rope burns on that stupid Tarzan swing because they said don't go up high on the swing, and of course he did, and so he slid down the rope and burned the hell out of his hands. But it's like when they say you get injured at the friggin' at Action Park. Now I never went, I was supposed to go when I was at the Boy Scouts, but I ended up getting sick and I wasn't able to go. But that would have been my only time of ever going. I had personally never been, but they make mention of Action Point, the Johnny Knoxville movie. They talk about a kid that was unfortunately killed there. Um, they talk about the ownership and how many times it was sold off. And I mean, if you have access to HBO Max, I highly recommend watching it. It's only about an hour and a half. It's not long, but it's an excellent documentary. It's so well done.
Or if you live in Jersey, the toned down version of Action Park is still open.
What? I mean, it's still there,
No,
but
it's
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 not.
it's open. Like they literally redid Action Park. It's now
Yeah,
a full fledged water park. Like it's there with the innovative shit, but to FDA regulations now. To like the fucking OSHA. It's fucking OSHA regulated. Like
it's in other words, it's a legal version of Action Park.
yes. Dude, they
But you
have a
see,
looping. They have a looping water slide. I shit you not.
I know they do. I know they do because I've seen video of it. But here's the thing: it's not like what you understand is
Oh, it's not
the
the death
action.
park.
Well, no, no. But what it is, you don't understand what the original Action Park did wrong. They did so many things wrong. They hired people that didn't know what the hell they were doing. They sold alcohol and didn't check IDs, and people were getting trashed and driving them the motocross, the Indy cars.
Go
They were driving
karts.
the boats drunk off their asses. They were using those mini tanks and the guns, and they were shooting them over the fence at people. You have to understand, they did shit wrong the first time. Now I hate to use the term since we used it earlier, it's a watered down version of Action Park.
No pun intended, because it's a water park.
No, yeah, but you know what I meant, but no pun intended. But it's like it's it's an excellent documentary. It's informative and it's entertaining. But like I said, I didn't realize I had access to it until I signed into it and I had automatic, access to it. And and to answer your question, Harley Quinn is on HBO Max.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Right, it's on there.
it looks like I'm gonna migrate over to HBO Max because I've read it looks like DC Universe is just gonna have like comics and community shit, and I'm like, I don't give a
Yeah,
shit about that.
all the good shit's going to HBO.
Yeah, that's fucked
So,
up, but
so
it is
that's
what
pretty
it
much
is.
what I watched.
All right, well, I'm gonna cancel that thing fast.
What?
I'll cancel the DC
DCU.
Universe thing when it all, and now I'm just gonna go to HBO Max. Fuck it.
So I mean, if you have cable then, right, Chris? Or no?
Yeah,
You have HBO in your cable system.
yeah.
You pay for it. You go. All you have to do is go online to the HBO Max page, find your provider, sign in with your reference code. You're in. No charge, nothing.
Boom.
It's free. That's how I watch. That's how I discovered Class Action Park. It's like I said, I'd always wanted to watch it. I'm like, shit, I don't want to pay for another goddamn streaming service. And then they said, oh, it's free. It's free for HBO subscribers. And I'm like, sweet deal. So I signed in.
I'll say this though: in a couple weeks, we'll be talking about Mulan.
uh, yeah, that's on Disney, but you have to pay for it. But
No,
in
no, you,
December,
no, you don't. If you've been a member since it's pretty much been open, you have to be a member for like 4 months before that releases, and you get it for free.
really,
Yeah, trust me.
where's this? Where is this?
I'll send it to you. It was something. Trust me, people were bitching at Disney about the 30 extra fucking dollars because everyone was ready to cancel Disney Plus because of that.
Oh well, I record. One other thing, I recorded it. I have yet to watch it yet. I did buy Bill and Ted's Face the Music. I burned it. I have it on my computer. I can send it if you're interested.
Oh yeah, how'd it come out?
Oh, the copy came out beautiful.
Awesome.
Copy came out. Oh God, what was up with Alexa Bliss doing a whole weird gimmick now?
I
She's
have a
like a
feeling. I have a feeling Alexa's going dark, or she's also going to be the reason why the Fiend turns face.
anyway, real quick. But no, I recorded it last night. Um, I recorded it. I checked the copy of it. Came out perfect, crystal clear, in sync, no problem, no issue. So I can forward. I'll have to forward. What I'll do is I'll forward it to Ronnie, and then Ronnie can forward it on to you or something. We'll figure out something for it. But I do have it. So, and I'm happy to say it's like I want to watch it, but it depends on how late we run tonight. If not, I'll just watch it tomorrow.
Okay, Chris, to answer your question, it is $30 to watch it 2 months early.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you want to
Start
watch it on
stream.
September 4th, it's $30.
Actually, 20. Actually, 19. 20, oh yeah,
30
pound sterling.
bucks.
Shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's if you want to see it like early, but I think by November or December it will be up for
By
any.
December.
By December it'll be for everybody.
Yeah, it'll be free.
Yeah. So
I don't care. I was gonna watch it anyway.
all I gotta say is it's music by Billy Ocean and it's got Donnie Yen in it. It's not gonna be terrible.
Well, no, you know what the funny thing is? It's like I have the only live action Disney movie I watched, and I'm sorry I did watch it, was Aladdin. Because the reason I say that is because as much as I love Will Smith, and I do love Will Smith, I have nothing against him. My problem with Aladdin is he was trying to be Robin Williams, and I'm sorry, no disrespect to you, Will. Nobody can fucking be Robin Williams. Robin Williams was one of a kind. You can't recreate his jokes doing them. You just can't. It just doesn't have the same effect. And he tried too hard to be Robin Williams, and he can't.
Will
And
Smith? Oh yeah.
Well, here's what bothers.
You never had a friend like me.
See, I was actually about to say that's what bothers me. Is that right there? Will Smith is a singer, rapper, all that. When he sings "You Never Had a Friend Like Me," he fucking talks it. Dude, you can actually sing. I was gonna say Robin Williams, not a singer, sang the fucking song.
But I mean, regardless of that, just the jokes. They use the same jokes they used in the cartoon version. And I'm sorry, his delivery is nothing like Robert Williams' delivery. I mean, it failed miserably. And for that, I've yet to watch The Lion King. I didn't watch Beauty and the Beast. I'm probably not going to watch Mulan.
Watch Beauty and the Beast.
And I don't know, what other ones were there live action did they turn?
Watch Beauty and the Beast. Lion King, I would say pass. Because it's not as good as the anime. It's literally a shot for shot of the animation toned down.
But I mean, did they do any other live action? Oh, Dumbo I didn't watch.
Dumbo was a mind fuck. Dumbo's based on the book, though. Dumbo's actually based on the book.
The thing that I find it hard to believe is like I never watched it because I am and still always have been a Keaton fan. But with Michael Keaton in it, I still couldn't bring myself to watch it because Aladdin left such a sour taste in my mouth. I'm like, well, if this is how all the live actions are going to be, why bother?
Well, Chris, tell me if I'm wrong. Dumbo, if you saw it, Dumbo is a Tim Burton film, right?
Dumbo? I don't fucking know.
The new one. I'm saying, I think
Tim,
the new one, the live action. I believe Tim Burton did Dumbo, and it's based more off the book than it is it's not a shot for shot of the.
What the fuck? We went from Mulan to fucking Dumbo?
Well, because he's talking about all the live action Disney.
Yeah, Tim Burton did Dumbo. Alright, whatever.
Were you even paying attention?
He wasn't. He was ignoring it.
Well, no, I heard Aladdin. Never had a friend like me. And it's like, I'm done with Aladdin.
But then it's like now you know how I feel when you guys talk UFC. I just completely zone out.
But
Well, the thing is, like, I was done with Aladdin ever since they announced Aladdin: Return of Jafar. I was like, really? We have to have a sequel to this shit? And I was a kid, and I loved Aladdin. I
I
loved
love the
Aladdin
cartoon.
as a kid. I was like, oh my god, this is so great. Arabian Nights. I'm like, yay, I love this movie. And then all of a sudden Disney's like, you love Aladdin? Here's Return of Jafar. I was like, fuck you, Disney.
which
And then
was
they did the
literally
Aladdin. I think Aladdin and the 40 Thieves.
the
I
And
don't
they
straight to
did
even
a
know
DVD,
third.
that.
the straight to DVDs.
Did Disney really do Aladdin and the 40 Thieves?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, because and they had
Oh,
the. Here's the thing. Robin Williams came back and did that, and that went straight to DVD, straight to VHS.
yeah. He came back. He did the first one. Didn't do the second one.
Homer
But then when the
Simpson
third
was
one
the
came
genie
down,
for
they
the
offered
second
him a
one.
ton of money, and he did it.
Chris, Homer
ugh.
Simpson. Homer Simpson was the genie in the second one.
Dan
Sorry. Cast,
Castellaneta.
Castanella. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Dan Castellaneta.
Yep.
Yeah, Castellaneta. Like, I thing is, when I heard Jafar, Return of Jafar, I was like, nope. They're like, here's another Aladdin, here's another Aladdin, and I'm like, oh fuck you, Disney. I think I'm done with
Well, the
you.
best way to describe the Jafar one was this was their. That literally they made a 90-minute trailer for the TV show.
Alright.
That was Return of Jafar. Then
And
Prince of,
I literally and I seriously did not watch hardly any damn Disney until I got a girlfriend. I didn't want to watch it, didn't care to watch it. All of a sudden, girls like, oh yeah, let's watch Disney. I was like, all right, fine. Until that point, when they had Aladdin Return to Jafar, I was like, fuck you, Disney. I am done. And I did not watch a Disney movie until I was 22.
See, I grew up on Disney. I've always loved Disney. I love all the Disney cartoons. I always have. But when they started doing the live action shit, I mean, Aladdin killed it for me.
See,
Did they
Aladdin,
really do an exploding ring again?
I didn't
oh
have
yeah,
I didn't have high hopes for Aladdin, so I was like, whatever. I mean, Jungle Book was okay. Beauty and the Beast was awesome.
yeah, I like Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the
Oh.
Beast live action was awesome.
Even though Emma Watson can't really sing, she at least tries, and they flesh out a lot of like they actually flesh out her.
They really didn't do a lot of musical shit with Emma Watson.
I mean the normal shit. I mean the opening. Oh, what's his name? What's his name as Gaston is probably one of the best fucking parts of that movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
It was damn good. So I was like, Mulan, cool. And then Aladdin, I was like, they really got to do Aladdin. And then I saw Will Smith as the genie. I'm like, oh, God.
Oh, I got a funny story. It's like I'm friends with I just saw Roman's shirt, and it reminded me. The Blue Meanie sent a link to me that he's got a new shirt because I had asked him about BWO shirts. Ironically, he's like, I got a new shirt you might like. You might get a kick out of. And he goes, did you see Roman's new shirt? And I go, yeah. And he goes, I got a new one. He goes, wreck every bathroom, leave.
God. That's your friend's shirt there. Or your ex-friend's shirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wreck every bathroom. Leave. All right.
Plus $3,000 worth of damage.
All right. So what else did you watch?
That was it. That was all I really watched.
That was it? All right. So payback. Yeah, that's right. I'm bringing this back on board here.
Yep. I enjoyed it.
So did I. I mean, are we going match by match or
No.
really...
You know what? Here's what we'll do. What was your high spots? What was your low spots? What was your best match? What was your worst match?
All right.
Good thing I've been keeping it on in the background, so I've been able to see all the matches now.
The high?
Yeah.
Well, besides Riot Squad beating the Iconics finally, thank God,
Oh, did they
because
win
that was
tonight?
actually it
That
was
was the
on a
pre-show. Yeah, that was the
yeah, it was a
pre-show.
pre-show,
No, we're
but it
talking
was
on Raw.
really
Or is that
good.
the main event tonight?
Probably it was really good. I mean, the fact that like they even teased like Liv like no 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 and Ruby's like I wouldn't do that to you. We're done with that. I was like, oh, thank God. I mean, it had me invested. I liked it.
And
Other than
also,
that,
Liv having like the
yeah,
old
the
school
matching gear.
Heidi Lovelace gear with Liv's leather fucking works.
Yeah. Um, let me see what else. Uh, high spots. Of course the Keith Lee match.
Hands down.
Um, the Braun Fiend part of the main event, complete with little nods to Dark Alexa Bliss, with now two dreads in her hair and the blank stare, like that blank look as she's watching. She has two dreads. I'm looking at that, I'm like, holy shit, they're actually doing a Joker Harley Quinn thing and gonna do it hopefully right. I mean, I already want Alexa to go with the Fiend now. Like, just get it there. I don't want the tease anymore. Because I know they're gonna tease it for like weeks and weeks. And it's gonna just drive me nuts. It's gonna be like, oh, look at that. And all of a sudden she's gonna like, mandible claw Mickey or some shit. Or Nikki, sorry, not Mickey.
Mickey.
Nikki. All of a sudden she'll have a mask. If Alexa has like a mini Fiend mask, that would be fucking amazing. To where it's almost like another, to where she has like the multiple personalities, almost like Bray.
Right.
It's like he mandible clawed her, and it just something in her head just snapped.
Or he mangled. Okay, I have a theory that just rolled in my head.
Oh! Everybody that goes against the Fiend changes.
Well, no, but do you notice that they don't start changing until he puts the mandible claw in?
Right.
So he's quote unquote injecting a part of the Fiend in them.
I can see that because all of a sudden he put it on Rollins, and Rollins became the Messiah.
He put it on Braun, and Braun's now kind of
Dark.
the black sheep Braun, but his new version of it.
Right.
He never put it on Roman, but I mean it's Roman.
He put it on Bryan, and all of a sudden Daniel Bryan's off TV.
Bryan was off TV for the simple reason is he is having another kid.
Well, I mean, also too, he put it on Bryan, and it turned him back to the American Dragon, which was an attitude adjustment.
Right. He put it on Finn Balor, and he became the Prince.
Like, it actually is, and then he put it on Alexa, and Alexa's no pun intended, kind of going to a twisted bliss. But not
Harley Quinn again.
Yeah.
She's not. I don't think she's gonna be Harley Quinn. I think she's gonna be really dark.
But that's what I say, a twisted bliss, not like the bitch bliss, but like a twisted version of herself.
Yeah, because before the Harley Quinn thing with Alexa Bliss, it was just she actually didn't act like Harley Quinn. She just had the hair and it's like, oh, look at this, and that was that. I think she's actually going to act more.
Kind of like when she was with kind of like what she was when she was with Blake and Murphy.
Well, she was just a bitch then.
That
was her whole thing. Yeah. She was the bitch.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that really got her noticed, to where like WWE all right, we can give her a character with a lot of substance and a lot of meat because she can handle it. Like, all right, besides Becky Lynch, if anyone's going to have a Hollywood career after wrestling's over, it's going to be her.
Right.
I don't know what she's going to be in. Probably she'll be in a lot of horror movies.
Yeah.
Well, she loves them, so it works out perfect.
Yeah. AJ Lee's next film?
What?
Probably AJ Lee's next film.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Well, no, she's directing movies now, so I'm not even making a joke about that. I'm saying her next film. Her and
Who?
Punk,
Angela? Who?
the AJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's directing films. Literally, her and Punk have been directing and starring in horror films.
All right. Didn't
Yeah,
even know about that.
yeah.
Very indie films.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, dude, they're the shit that we would. That's shit that we would do on this show. They're
Shit
indie.
that's not even on Amazon. What the
Yeah.
fuck? You sure they're horror films?
I will send you a fucking trailer
You sure
from.
they're not
Yeah,
like
they're
One Night in
horror.
AJ?
No, they're horror films. They're shindy films.
Not they're not Pornhub.
No, they're not Pornhub. Dude, if they were Pornhub, you don't think those things would be all over the fucking internet right now? They'd get more traction than Paige.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And Paige really went out of the limelight.
Yeah, she's on Twitch now. Dude,
I
the
know.
only she just did okay, so AJ Lee literally just did a film I believe, called Rabid.
All
That
right.
sounds like that's a remake, I think.
Yeah, it was something from last year.
No, that's what I'm saying. There was a movie called Rabbit in the '70s, starred Marilyn Chambers,
Yeah.
the ex-porn star. It was a horror movie. I
All
remember
right.
seeing. I remember
She
seeing it in
doesn't.
the 80s.
She doesn't go by AJ Lee, does she? She goes by April Jeanette Mendez, right?
AJ Mendez.
AJ Mendez makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Not
All
AJ Brooks.
AJ Brooks, AJ Mendez.
But guess what? Guess what? CM Punk still goes as CM Punk,
Of course.
and he's in it too.
All right.
Oh God.
All right. Well, eventually we'll see it.
Yeah, right.
It's not on Prime, is it?
Dude, I don't know. I just found it on IMDb. That's the only reason I know about this shit.
Probably not even out yet.
No, 2019.
All right.
Don't mean nothing if they
Yeah.
can't find a distributor for it.
Right. Or it's not even shot yet. It's like, oh, 2019. Yeah, it's still in production.
It's got an IMDb rating of 5.1 out of 10 and a Metacritic score of 43.
Okay, it's out. Okay, it's out. All right. Anyway. Yeah. So another highlight, the Keith Lee, the AJ, and the Alexa Bliss thing.
Yeah.
The women's tag team match.
Okay. Can I just say I am actually fucking ecstatic to finally see Nia show a little fucking enthusiasm.
And actually show restraint and not kill somebody.
Yes, but I'm so happy that, like, okay, they win. She actually showed fucking emotion and, like...
Well, I think if she fucked up, I think Shayna would have actually potatoed her.
Yeah.
For real. And knowing the Ruby Riott story, you don't want to get potatoed by Shayna Baszler. Yeah, knowing that story, you don't want to get, potatoed.
No.
Yeah, that would be bad.
You think?
I mean, I just love the fact that Nia...
That's like broken jaw.
Yeah, dude, what made me laugh was fucking she wins and literally is just holding up the fucking title in front of the camera. I'm just like, oh my god, Nia's showing some freaking, like, some, like, emotion. She's actually looks like she's having fun.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, good! Finally, she's not a bad wrestler. She's just really stiff.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, I'm like, finally.
Bailey and Sasha look good. The rest of the matches, I mean, Dominic and Rollins, like, it was good, but I'm just so sick of the Dominic Rollins.
It's getting to a point where they really need, like, and that is like what I said on what's it called? It's like what I said on SummerSlam. They really need to do something to get this payoff with Seth. Because
Well, I think they're going to do something now is because I think there's going to be a breakup between him and Murphy because Murphy cost him a match.
Yeah, they might be working Murphy Rollins.
yeah, they might be, but then what do you do with Ray and Dom? Like, okay, Dom gets the pin on Murphy, but that doesn't mean shit because you still have the shit with Seth. And I mean, if it means they're gonna get a blow off at Hell in a Cell or Heck in a Cage,
Dom-
whatever you want to call it, that's where it's gonna happen.
Dominic moves on with his career.
Dominic gets a mask and calls himself Prince.
Or Dominic just moves on with his career.
Well,
and
no,
he's
that's
like,
actually
you
what
know,
he's doing next. He's gonna put a mask on and don the name Prince Mysterio.
okay.
Yeah, that's already been a thing. Like,
And he needs to get in a little better shape. I mean, he's not in bad shape, but I don't know.
I mean, he's only
Well,
been
one,
doing this. Sorry.
he's not jacked, but he's not like small. So he sort of needs to get more jacked.
Yeah. But also, too, he's only really been doing this for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Ray's been, but by the time, what's he, 24?
23, yeah. 22 or 23.
By 23, Rey Mysterio was already in WCW and then some.
Well, Ray started wrestling at 14.
That's what I mean. I'm just saying, like, everyone's like, oh, well, this. I go, well, 24. Dominic's been only doing this for 2 years. For someone that's been in the ring for 2 years, it looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah, Ray did it in Mexico. Dominic really didn't start in Mexico.
Right, but
No.
that's what I mean. Like, you look at
Yeah,
someone
because
like,
you start wrestling at 13 in Mexico. It's like, I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's like an
That's
8-year-old.
part
It's
of
like
the
an
course,
8-year-old
and that's-
wrestling in
That's
Japan.
part of the course, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's part of the course in Mexico. In America, there's things called labor laws.
yeah. It's kind of. Why do you think a lot of 16-year-olds lie about their age?
Yeah.
Jeff
And then
Hardy
when
did
can
it.
I get on the show in 2 years when you turn 18?
Jeff Hardy did it. He
Yeah.
lied about his age, too.
Yeah, well, that's back in the day. Can't do it now.
I know a couple people that have booked 16-year-olds, brother.
Yeah, it's like,
There's 2 people me and you know, Chris, that have been working since they were 16, 15 years old. One works for MLW.
yeah.
God damn it.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
So,
but
all right, what were your high spots? Because I think I'm done. Oh, match of the night, Keith Lee, Randy Orton.
I will second that. Keith
And
Lee
that
Orton.
is the end of the Iconics.
They broke up, breaking them up.
Ruby Riott with a roll up. Roll up, and then she kept driving like a football player. The best kind of roll up.
Yeah,
Don't be
right.
stiff. Just keep driving them in.
I will second that. Keith Lee, Randy Orton was match of the night.
I will make that unanimous.
Yeah.
Worst match of the night might have been the ending to that main event.
Well, that
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's the worst match because they had that. The worst match of the night.
By proxy, Dominic? Oh, no.
Cruz
No.
Lashley
Yeah,
was
Cruz
sort of
Lashley.
forgettable.
Cruz Lashley was the worst match of the night.
Cruz Lashley was sort of forgettable.
Because what was the point of giving Lashley the fucking, or give Cruz the title just to drop it back down to Lashley?
What other matches were on Payback? Cruz Lashley, Corbin Riddle.
Sheamus and Big E, which I thought was pretty intense.
Big E was good. Sheamus,
Sheamus is in the tail end of his career. He doesn't have much left because his back is bad.
and his character makes no sense at all. Because the reason why I say it makes no sense, because He comes backstage with his hands wrapped and the bowler hat, like, I'm ready to fight. I'm Sheamus. And then he goes out, and all of a sudden, there's no hand wraps on him. I'm like, what the fuck did you wrap your hands for then?
Dude, he looks like something out of South Shitty's finest.
I mean, it looks like something from Gangs in New York.
They
Yeah.
mentioned that. Yeah, you got that from Wrestle Talk.
Well, I didn't even know about that one. I didn't even know about that one.
What, South
Because I
Shitty's
didn't see that
finest?
episode. I didn't see that. Like, he comes down with the bowler hat, like, how you doing, fella? With the tank top and all that. I'm like, oh, okay, he could wrestle like that. I mean, all right, I get putting the tights on and everything like that. That's fine. Have the bowler hat with the tights and the hand wraps. You're good. Instead, he has all this shit, and then he comes out with the necklace and all that, and all of a sudden the bowler's gone, and it looked like he's made love to a light socket. I mean, or had way too much pomade for his own good.
It needs a pompadour.
Either that, or he's done the old school punk thing, like when there's no gel that you went and got Elmer's glue gel. Not the actual, not Elmer's glue, not the white shit. I'm talking about the blue gel.
The blue gel, yeah.
That's what people did to make Liberty spikes back in the day. It's like, I'm gonna spike my hair up. And it just sticks like that. I remember that because I had a friend that did that shit. I'm like, dude, those spikes are ridiculous. What gel you use? He's like, Elmer's. I'm just like, you fucking idiot.
Well, it's better than what I used to know people used to do in the 80s. You really want to think they used to actually hang upside down from a door and spray, put enough hairspray in their fucking hair that they would fucking be like a fucking porcupine.
Number one, that is impressive.
That's dedication.
No, that is fucking impressive. That one, you're gonna hang upside down in the door frame like Batman.
And I've seen people do it, so I know it's been done because I've been in the presence of people doing it.
And then you Aquanet the shit out of your hair. Then you have to sit up, do a couple sit-ups even.
Just to make sure the blood doesn't rush to your head.
Yeah, then you have to do a couple sit-ups like that. Then you have to actually sit up and get yourself off. I'm like, no wonder people in the 80s had some damn good balance and like damn good shape. God damn, do that shit with your hair?
Oh, the 80s were bad.
Yeah, to do that shit. I'm sorry, most people just put water in their hair, they put it up, and then they Aquanetted the shit out of it.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
No, instead of that, I'm just gonna hang upside down from a door frame like Batman.
Fuck cocaine, I have Aquanet.
Either that, or they actually hang upside down from their bed and do it.
Oh, they've done that too.
Yeah, where you put a weight. I've done that before. Where you basically wedge your feet underneath the bed, in the bed frame or the bed or the headboard if you have one, or under the wall, something like that, so you don't fall over.
Yep.
And then you go as far back as you possibly can. Then you get Aquanet the shit out of it. But hanging in the door frame like Batman is something.
It was impressive, I gotta say. And it was like,
What did they have?
I would never.
What did they have? Those boots, the fucking hook boots that you would hang from like the fucking bar.
You know what? A lot of them did that. They used to have those. It was like that stupid thing that you would hang upside down, the gravity boots.
Yes.
That's what they. A lot of it. I mean, they did the door frame stick, but they also did the gravity boots thing too.
I'm like, damn, number one, man, that is a hefty ass closet bar. I'll tell you that. Shit.
Oh God, I wish I was still friends with some of the people that did that. I'd say, do you have? Because some of there were pictures, but I'm not friends with any of those people anymore.
Ah, damn.
Oh.
See, I would want to know if girls did that shit.
Girls and guys did it.
Dude, girls still do it. It's called the
Did
Jersey
you ever-
It's called the Jersey Shore.
No, but they don't hang upside down in a door frame
We don't know that.
like a fucking ninja.
Dude, have you met some of these girls that used to go to the Jersey Shore?
Yeah, they're not ninjas.
I mean, dude, if you don't turn your back, sooner or later you might get stabbed by one if you don't turn your back fast enough.
That's not a ninja. That's just fucking a thug.
Again, Jersey Shore.
Anyway, all right. So yeah, probably just because Lashley won.
Yeah, I agree.
It makes no sense that it's like it just makes no sense because why didn't give it? I mean, why give it to Apollo? Just next week, dude. That makes as much sense as as Ryder winning the IC title and dropping it to Miz the next night.
Well, there weren't that many things at Payback. It was Big E, Sheamus.
It was Sasha and Bailey versus
It was a solid 2.5 hour show.
Baszler and
and Snacks.
Jax. Then it was Keith Lee, Randy Orton. Then they had the World Heavyweight title. I think I'm missing one.
I don't. I think you pretty much got them all. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go back and. That was it.
Yeah, because Big E opened the show, right?
No, it was.
No, that was Apollo and
Apollo.
Lashley.
Apollo and Lashley opened the show. Yeah, that was. Ugh.
And then it was Big E and Sheamus.
Then it was the tag team title.
The ladies tag belts. And then it was
Keith Lee, Orton. And then it was
the main event.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it was a nice condensed show. Yeah, so yeah, Apollo and Lashley were the worst match of the night, and it wasn't even that bad.
Apollo!
All right, so here we go.
Ronnie, I sent pictures too.
Yeah, I know.
Take it away, Ronnie.
Oh boy. All right, yes. Today's shitty movie of the week, Killer Pinata.
And in the words of Oklahoma from WCW, Pinata! Pinata!
Dude, every time the kill happened, I was like, Pinata!
Yeah. Juventud Guerrero, the great running back from Tijuana State.
Oh my God.
Okay, so this is the IMDb synopsis of it. A possessed pinata seeking to avenge the savagery that humanity has infected on his kind picks off a group of friends one by one in an unending night of terror.
Yeah.
What I thought was interesting about well, when we get into it, I'll mention it. There was a few things that I spotted.
No, go ahead. We don't have to go step by step. We can talk about it.
Well, in the beginning, the pedophile joke in the beginning, the daughter's friend going, "Oh, your dad's hot," and I'm like, "Okay, how old is this kid? And is she a teenager? Is she in college or whatever?" And I'm like, "Okay, a little creepy there." Then she's like, "Oh, I'm inviting a friend over. Does he have a big cock?" I'm like, "Okay, then we're really going for it, aren't we?"
Well, they're all supposed to be college students.
We have to go to the beginning. The beginning in the store. Oh my God.
Well, first off, to answer your question, John, they're all college students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all college students because Lindsay is on break.
Yeah, they're on spring break.
From Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, oh boy.
Yeah, I was just... Wait, it was Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
I
Because
thought,
she didn't
Not
want to
summer
go
break. It
away.
was Thanksgiving break.
I thought it was spring break because that's the only reason I would think someone would go to the fucking Wisconsin Dells.
No, it was Thanksgiving break because remember the pinata store had like a Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas sign already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Yes.
There was a Feliz Nav. Yeah, actually, hold on. There's a photo I'll put up right now. There's a Feliz Navidad photo. There's a balloon,
Feliz Navidad. Da, 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 da. Feliz
and
Navidad.
there's your
Ah!
killer. And there's your killer with a "Do not sell" sign on
That's
it.
the other joke I wanted to say. They don't even spell sell right.
But I think it's a point. Um, Feliz Navidad. Da, 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 da. Ah! Feliz Navidad. Da, 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 da.
But
Feliz Navidad.
And I want to know one question. It's never discussed. It's never brought up. What's up with the lady with the fucking hook? I know she owns the store, but how come she's got a fucking hook?
She lost her hand in a fight with a pinata.
dude, I'm sorry. I just thought it was a good Candyman reference.
I laughed my ass off. Well, the beginning because dun dun dun, and you see the hook. You're like, what the? And all
And
of a
then all
sudden,
of a sudden, when she's walking through the store, she's like, whooshing, like she's Wolverine with the hook.
she gets the thing like that, and it's all of a sudden like she looks down, and the person's trying to spell pinata in their own blood.
And we never find out anything about he or she.
The dead girl, she's dead. What is there to know? She worked for the hook lady, the owner of the store. She died. End of story.
Yeah.
So then, where we was it? The dad is like, I don't listen to my wife at all. He's like, I didn't write it down, so I need to buy 3 pinatas.
Yeah, a pink a pink thing, a Captain America looking thing,
Yeah,
and
the
el
traditional
burro,
donkey one,
the burro.
the burro. For some reason, like, do not sell. He's like, here's a 20. He's like, all right, whatever. Good old Jose there. Could they find a tighter shirt for that guy?
Yeah, right.
Now, here's what I want to know. Because the worst actor in the whole bunch was Jose.
Yeah.
Here's my theory. Here's my theory that this would be film students. Because because I did a video production thing in class. In thing, and I had a whole like movie trailer horror thing set up. I had all the special effects things set up. I had my friend gonna play the killer, and it was gonna be a trailer, right? It was gonna be a trailer. I had one person who was gonna be the person fighting him or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I had a girl that was gonna be the final girl, and I had a couple hot girls from college. Yes, because I knew a bunch of hot girls.
Yeah. Well,
Because the funny thing is, when I
it's
went
a
from high school to college, it was funny thing because when I went from high school to college, I got like cooler.
hey, it's also a horror trailer. You need hot chicks.
Yeah, I
in
was
a
like,
horror film.
yeah, I'm doing a horror trailer, right? I got like, oh yeah, we have like we have fake effects, everything like that. It was gonna be great. And the thing is, I'm gonna do it. I can do the whole thing like that. It's gonna be a great horror trailer, no problem. We get to the day of shooting and it's raining. The hot chicks aren't answering the phone at all. So that's the end of that one. The dude who's supposed to be the expert isn't even answering his phone whatsoever. So my friend Tim, the killer, he's still down. I'm down a final girl and hot chicks, and basically everybody left.
Yeah.
And I need to get this shit done. So all of a sudden, last minute, I'm like, all right, I have this. I got fake blood. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do apartment wrestling. And all of a sudden, my friend's like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, I'll teach you some shit." And I'm not supposed to be on camera. I had a whole grievance. I'm like, I had this done. Everybody bailed on me last minute. To the teacher. So I had one of my friends take the camera and shoot the match.
Oh, please
So I
tell me.
used the
Please
fake
tell me.
blood.
Please tell me you fucking put a lucha mask on.
No,
Damn it, that would have been even better if you just. Oh, I can't be on camera, so I put a lucha mask on.
dude, I didn't have a lucha mask at that time.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
you
would
know,
not.
I was gonna say, you know, if you did, you would have.
Oh, dude, I was about to drive. Sorry. Yeah, I was about to ride my bike to Rock and Roll Plus and try to pick up a lucha mask back in South Street. Yeah, that's right. I remember because I called the guy. I was like, "You got a lucha mask?" He's like, "Nah, man, we're out." I'm like, fuck, because I was thinking how to make this work.
Yeah.
Like, super last minute. So I had one of my friends, and it was like, all right. So basically, he came up with this whole college thing, right? Sorry, this is going off, but it's a funny story. I was going off for the whole college thing, and basically, we created a whole thing called CCW, College Championship Wrestling,
Oh God.
and it was like we had a whole promo in the beginning where we had a guy. It was like one of my roommates, and it's like, just say you're a winner of a thing, and you're a winner, and basically it was going to be the CCW Championship match called for the pay-per-view called Doomsday in the Dorms. It fits,
It fits. I'm laughing because it fucking works.
dude. And I came up with all this shit out of my ass.
And yet, good old douchebag takes a sweet time. Can't come up with a good fucking concept.
Dude, I had him like, well, the thing is, like, yes, I had the whole like trailer set.
Right.
I had the whole trailer set, had it all planned out, all the shots, everything. You know, I had all the storyboards all perfect. Like, I even showed my teacher. My teacher said, "That's going to be awesome." I'm like, damn right it is. Everybody, like, dude, this is going to be sweet. I'm like, yes, it is. And everybody bailed on me. And I'm like, motherfucker. So here I am. Basically, I put a football jersey on and like some ball shorts. I'm like, fine. I'm just going to get thrown around. I teach my friend Tim some moves. I teach him how to fall. And we have a 20-minute match. we have like, actually it went 20 minutes. Sorry, it was like a 10-minute match.
I was gonna say,
match.
without sucking wind, could you last a 20-minute match? Because I couldn't.
It was a 12-minute match. I remember it was a 12-minute match because I had 3 hardcore songs playing in the background.
20-minute bell to 20 minutes entrance to final bell.
Yeah, so I had the promo at the beginning. Like I had the promo at the beginning. I had the beginning one of the first Seven Dust songs because this is way back in the day. And then it went from Seven Dust, I think, to like an Earth Crisis song.
Oh God.
And then it went to a Poison in the Well song. It was good. And the thing was like, but the funny thing is like, we're going through and it's basically just a fight in the door. That like I had my friends like, just move over here a little bit. He's like, why? I'm like, because I got to edit different shots, different angles. So in post, I'm like, all right, take this part. I'll take this part. So it was like, we're doing the match and cut, we're doing this. Doing the match, cut, doing this. You know, as basically I'm getting the shit beat out of me, I'm saying cut. It's like, all right, now DDT me. What? DDT. Boom, cut. I'm like, I get smashed on the head, carpet. I'm like, cut. He's like, you okay? But like, yeah. He's like, all right, Fred, now come down and get a shot of me on the floor. Like down like that, and he, you know, and it's good because I basically put like a stop sign there, so I put the fake blood on me, like just gash it on me, so I look all bloody and shit, and like that. So like you see cut, so it looks like a multi-camera shoot, even though it was one camera. The power of editing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I come back, and my video production teacher's like, "This is not the horror movie trailer." I'm like, "Yeah, everybody bailed on me at the last hour."
Sounds
He's like,
familiar.
yeah, he's like, did you give me any? He's like, did you give him any? Did you give him any? I'm like, they said last night, and they said up until lunchtime that day, yeah, we're down, and then it started to pour, and then they're like, yeah, and then all of a sudden they were nowhere to be found. I'm
Sounds
setting
like when Kevin Smith made Clerks.
yeah, I'm setting up everything up like, holy shit, I got to do all this. Waiting like, oh, they're going to be around like this and that, because the first shot was going to be a girl dying in the bedroom. I had the fake machete. I had everything set. I had the T-shirt. I'm going to blast her with fake blood. And she never showed. Then nobody ever showed. I'm like, and these were some girls from class too. I come back like, oh yeah, we decided we didn't want to be in a horror thing. I'm like, fine, whatever.
How about a little warning next time?
Yeah, I was like, a little warning next time. So my teacher gave me a mulligan. And we did this. And my teacher is like, did it really have to be 12 minutes long? I'm like, sorry. We're trying to do a trailer. It didn't happen the way. So I basically did this. And he's like, so who wrote this whole thing? I'm like, I wrote it in about 15 minutes. He's like, even the dialogue? I'm like, even the dialogue. He's like, that's damn impressive. He's like, what about the shots, the multi-camera shots? I'm like, dude, I did that on the fly while I was getting my ass kicked. He's like, so what would it be like? I'm like, I'd get smacked by a stop sign, say cut, move, stop. Like, I'd get thrown into a wall, say cut, move. I'd do a thing to him, move. I'd go up on the couch, ready to jump off, cut. All right, now get that, follow me down. So it wasn't all the way around. And the funny thing is, this stupid tape made the rounds around the dorm.
Oh, tell me you still have a copy of that tape.
I don't.
Oh, man, that would have been great to critique it on the show.
No, this tape made its rounds. Like, people actually would take a tape, they would make a copy, and it made the round around the way to the dorms. So this basically turned into a little side promotion. CCW, College Championship Wrestling. We used to have we used to have it in an apartment on Tuesday nights. We had a makeshift ring. We basically put caution tape in a square. It was so ridiculous. And people actually came to the damn apartment and watched it. We had fans.
Are you friends with any of those people? Do any of them still have access to that?
I don't know if they still have it. I could ask Mike. I don't think he does.
Oh, you gotta find out. Because that's something we could do a Riff Tracks live on.
To answer your question, just before you ask, Chris, it is not on YouTube.
No, it is not. Monstar was actually our announcer.
Does he have a copy of it?
No, he doesn't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Oh. Monstar, and like whatever I had, I didn't think was ever going to do anything, so I taped over most of it. I think some people may have it, may have some parts of it, but we had like things like that. Like I went from a baby face to a heel. Like,
are you pulling Johnny Gargano?
Nah. Well, the thing is, like, my character, because I'm high energy, my character was Kid Caffeine back then.
Kid Caffeine.
Yeah, and there's like, and everybody like, you know what, you're better as a heel, and it changed my character to Christopher Crowley.
Mr. Crowley.
Yeah, and it came out to like Bad Luck 13.
No, you should have came out to Mr. Crowley by Ozzy Osbourne.
I thought about it, but it was too cheesy, and it wasn't me. So we had, and basically I was basically writing the whole thing, booking everything. It was good. I mean, some people got hurt, and that was why we stopped it. Because we had one guy that went a little too nuts, and he powerbombed a guy. And the guy's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then he fell, and we're like, holy shit, over. Match over. And we're like, are you okay? You okay? You okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. My back just really hurts. And apparently, I guess he didn't flat back like the guy told him. But I'm like, it's on a linoleum floor. I don't think it was a smart idea.
No.
And yeah. And the thing is, we already had some broken windows and holes in walls. I think we were done. But it was fun. I mean, I could get Modstar on here and we could reminisce about CCW. It was ridiculous. The fact that we even found a way to do this. Like, all right, yeah, but to go back to I think Jose was supposed to be a smaller guy, and that guy never showed up.
Yeah.
So they had grip. It's like, hey, try that shirt on. Yeah, it's a little tight. All right, good, you're Jose. Now say these lines. But Grandma, like, that's how I think it. I would think that's how I think the guy had the too tight shirt.
Yeah.
I like how we completely left the movie.
Wait, what?
We completely left the movie and talked about
But then we came back.
Yeah.
The reason why I was like, basically, I was saying like, why it came back around because like everybody left, so I have a feeling that's what happened. And then they came back like that, like almost like how Herschel Gordon Lewis with the Wizard of Gore, where Ray Sager was never supposed to be Montag.
Right.
But the person who actually was Montag just never showed up for filming. And then he called Herschel Gordon Lewis and said, yeah, fuck this movie.
Right.
And so he goes to Ray Sager. He's like, put on the outfit.
Ray Sager. Isn't that the guy from JPW?
Like Ray Sager. Ray Sager's like, put on the outfit. Like, okay, whatever. All right, we'll put you in a wig, an old wig, and there you go. You're Montag. And that's why the joke I always make with Montag, because it always reminds me of Danny Lewis's character from There Will Be Blood. Because I think Daniel Day-Lewis watched The Wizard of Gore, and that's how he came up with his character for There Will Be Blood. Because I am Montag! I take your drink! Like, you know. My straw! Like, yeah. Anyway, so that's why I think they got Jose.
Okay.
And so, because it makes sense, because Jose could not act a lick. It looked like, seriously, like the dad was, because you notice every time that Jose had to talk, they put the camera on him.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, read the card, asshole. Read the card, asshole. Okay, it's 20. I should not sell that. Here's some money. Here's 20. Okay. At least you can say okay. I have a feeling probably that was one of the shots that took the longest, was the father and Jose in the store.
Oh, there were so many different things in this movie that I have questions about. That it's just like, how weird was it? And,
yeah, but I think the tight shirt was a giveaway that he wasn't supposed to be the guy.
Yeah.
Because then
there's a Killer Pinata too.
Yeah. It's a
shit.
well, it's looking for crowdfunding right now.
God damn it! That was supposed to be the spoiler.
Yeah,
I
way
just
to
looked
go.
it up.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you fucked that one up.
Who cares?
Anyway, because then we had Jose and the mom, and she's just yelling at him. He's like, "But Grandma, I will." And every time again, it's like somebody was somewhere like with a cue card. Just read the card, asshole. All right, good, go away. Like, that's what I think. I'd love to see the blooper reel of that. But Mom, no, look down. But Mom, I want to go save evil. I want to go save
Mijo, if you come with me to stop evil, Who's gonna run the store?
That was
Now,
the funniest part. Who's gonna rush the store? But I will be
Pinata's
back.
supposed to be here today.
Oh,
I will.
shut.
The,
Really?
fu- the funniest part I laugh about is like, well, let me go with. Well, let me go. You know, like, no, take the blue line. And I'm thinking, okay, she has a car. No, she gets on a bus. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure you can get on a bus, Jose.
Oh,
All right, so we go to the so we. All right, I just wanted to get the Jose part out because it just made me. It was like one of the outliers. I'm like, that guy should probably was not supposed to be in that movie at all.
but you know
Probably
what
not.
gets you know what else gets me about the movie too? It's like when they finally get to the house with the pinatas and everybody's there. They hang up the pink one, and then they play this music like they show the kid whacking the pinata really slow. I'm like, either that kid has really got a weak swing, or they're really trying to draw this out.
Well, that's the thing. They're trying to draw it out because remember, they put the other pinatas on the table, and you're
And
looking at the kid beating the pinata from the perspective of the pinata.
yeah, the burro,
Of the burro.
the
Yeah,
burro.
of the
That's
burro.
how they described it. The burro.
Yeah, of the burro. Yeah, like you're looking at of the perspective from the point of view of the burro. You know, the burro. There we go. Yeah, I said it.
But then we get the daughter doesn't want to go away on the family trip with, so she instead invites her friends over, and then the one friend brings her
What was the
cousin.
music? What was the music where he whooped the pinata? It was like,
Da, 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 da,
Yeah, it
da,
was
da,
the.
da.
It was Oh god, I forget the name of this. It was the. Yeah, it was the shit that was like the intro to Jackass.
yeah, da, 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 da,
Do, 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 do.
ba, 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 ba. Yeah, as it's smacking in the pinata, and you look at the eyes of the pinata like, "Roar."
That would have made, you know what, that would have been funny if the damn eyes moved or something. But I don't think they had enough money in the budget to digitize the eyes moving.
Yeah, and it was just hilarious. Like, you know, it's like, yay, the pinata. Yeah,
Dude,
yay, the
it was even
pinata.
funnier though the fact the eyes weren't moving because it's just kind of like the fuck. First the doll, now a pinata. What's next?
Don't give anybody any ideas.
We already
Oh,
Even
had
though
a.
on even though on Amazon Prime, while I was watching this, they give you suggestions of other movies that you might like.
so
They
all
had a
right.
movie called Killer Sofa.
Yup.
That's an
They had
amazing.
another
That one.
movie called Attack of the Skunky Wolf or something.
Okay. Killer Sofa actually isn't that bad. It's a British movie, and it actually was not that bad. It actually made sense, and it actually had a pretty detailed story. It was pretty sinister. You wouldn't believe it, but it was pretty fucking sinister.
But it's like I saw those and I said, gee, I might have to pick one of these for mine. But now knowing that you
Please.
watched Killer Sofa,
Killer Sofa's an amazing fucking movie.
It was a British movie, and it actually was pretty scary. It actually was pretty good. I'm surprised. I shit you not, because I thought Killer Sofa was going to be so stupid, and it was good.
Yeah. Yep.
And
But
it had this really big like twist ending. Anyway,
yeah, let's move. Let's press on
back
because
to
we
the
don't want to
pinata,
be.
pinata, pinata.
Yeah, pinata.
All right, so they're about to bring Lindsay back to school, and she's like, "Nah, I think I'm just gonna stay for a bit," which basically means bitch is taking a semester off.
I mean, bitch is having a party too.
Oh yeah, which well, okay, she's not having a semester off, but she's or something. I don't know. And it's her and So it's Lindsay, her friend Rosetta Stone. I could thank God they didn't make jokes about this.
The
Thank
guy with
God
the
they.
big, you know what?
Yeah, it's like they basically her name was Rosetta and Stone. It's like they didn't think about it. It's like, all right, Rosetta Stone. Thank God they didn't make jokes about it. Because if they made a
Okay,
bunch of jokes about it, I would have been so angry.
breaking news, Chris, you're gonna hate this. Mauro Ranallo's leaving NXT.
Fuck!
He's quitting.
God damn it.
He's leaving.
Huh.
Yeah, Wade Barrett's taking over for him.
Well, he's color.
So much for your shirt.
Oh, well. I could so still, Mauro Ranallo.
Anyway, I just saw that and I figured I'd break the news to you gently.
So he's not really not going to do anything during the age of Corona. So maybe when everything's done, he'll come back.
Oh, you can't blame this on JBL.
Yeah. Or is Dana White going to hire him for UFC?
He's gonna be
Oh,
doing something when this is all over, so we all know that.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so yeah, her friend Rosetta.
Stone.
That's the end of that. That's the end of that. Thank God they left that alone. It's like you hear Rosetta Stone once in the movie and then they leave it. I'm like, thank God.
And then we have the guy with the big, you know what, supposedly.
Well, then so they're getting things set up and all that. Rosetta comes over with her, I guess, brother Marty,
Cousin.
Cousin.
cousin Marty, and Marty is oh my dude. Marty is like the born. I can't believe he was like the 40-year-old virgin, but like almost like the born again Christian version.
Yeah, it was a little. It was painful.
Yeah, it's like, but you side with like Lindsay. Like, no, not happening. And he's basically the nerd and whatever. Anyway, so then we have Scott and the other guy, and they're going to the bar. And this is when the other guy basically says, "Yeah, just put your dick in his hands." It's like we're on vacation. Yeah, you're on a dick vacation.
A
Jeez,
dictation.
we're not on a dick vacation. Whatever.
They're trying to get her to do lesbian shit.
Oh, you're into that?
Yeah, it's like what you got to do. You just got to go up to her, put it in your hand, put it in the hand, put your dick in the hand. It's like really? It's like yeah, that's what I do. I'm like, don't do that.
Well, we'll get into we'll get into Scott's dick later.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Man, that looked really good. Really cooked there. Anyway,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
no, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
We'll get into the sucking the sausage. We'll get into
Oh.
the sausage. Anyway, so they come over, blah 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 blah. They go, oh yeah, we got pinatas in the back. Oh, you got a pinata? I'm like, oh, all right. First off, who the fuck in a college state goes, oh yeah, we got pinatas in the back?
I mean, if
Yeah,
you
put that
really,
shit out.
I mean, shit. If you really gotta beat something, shit.
Yeah, here's this. Well, we got pinatas in the back. All right, whatever. So automatically, get a little coldness from Scott and Lindsay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rosetta and what's the other guy's name?
Uh,
I
that was
I couldn't remember. He was so insignificant. I didn't even remember his name. I just remember what she said about him in the beginning of the movie, and that kind of
Oh,
killed it for
he's a
me.
big dick.
No, that's not the word she used.
What'd she use?
She used the term cack.
Cack. Oh, cock.
wow.
Big-
She
Okay.
said, "Does he got a big pack?"
Was it Chad?
Chad. There it is. Of course, Chad. Here.
Anywho,
Yeah, I'm looking. Chad. Yeah, Chad. All right. Yeah. Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
All right. So it's Chad.
How
Chad
many times
Hutcherson.
can we say Chad when we have nothing else to go off of? Okay, there. Yeah, his name is Chad, and he's trying to get in. They're playing
Yeah.
Kings. After they beat the fucking pinata, they decide to go inside.
After they beat Captain America senseless. But the thing is, at least the Killer Pinata doesn't watch this one.
Right.
But he's struggling to get off the string.
oh, we also forgot. We have to mention there's one other character that we see briefly, and that's the bum.
Oh, the hobo.
The hobo from the alley.
I'm here for the party. No, you're not.
Who invited
brought a
you?
gift.
A guy.
Here, give this to him, a pink flamingo.
And then he steals a gnome and leaves.
Oh my god. Here. Here. Well, fine, whatever. So, Marty. So they're just doing whatever. We need more beer. They're gonna send Marty. Marty's like, no, all this bullshit.
I'm sorry. I understand Marty's a square, but oh my god, she was a bitch to him.
Rosetta was a bitch to him, but at the same time, Marty was so fucking like.
Like, on one hand, I feel bad for Marty, but on the other hand, Marty is a freaking square. Like, oh my god, Marty.
He's
please.
annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
He's
And he
annoying
loved
as
those
fuck.
chips. Wait, he fell in love with those chips way too much.
Oh yeah, he's annoying as fuck, but he didn't deserve to die.
Right. Well, maybe not. He didn't deserve to die. At least first. He shouldn't have been the first one to die.
No, he was the second one to die.
Out
The
of
bum
them.
was first.
Well,
The
you knew it was
hobo-
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
hobo-
hobo came in and he was talking to the pinata like it was his friend. Gave
Oh,
him
yeah.
candy. And then
Oh
he
yeah,
choked
because
to
the
death on the candy.
Pinata somehow came out. Remember, got off the string and started walking on and saw his dead brethren.
Right.
Like.
So apparently
he
the
does
way
those-
that the pinata kills people is by shitting poisonous candy.
And other ways, but the first one, it was hilarious. Like, can I get a little bit of pinata? What is it? Can I get a strawberry?
Do you have anything
Can I get some?
strawberry
Yeah. Can I
flavored?
get some candy? Got anything strawberry?
And
Ooh.
it farts out candy, and then it kills him.
Yeah.
Because it's poisoned.
Yeah. And then it strings up Marty in a noose and proceeds to grab a bat somehow,
And
Yeah.
or the stick,
the stick.
and beat the shit out of him with the pinata stick. I had no idea the pinata stick was that fucking dangerous.
Well, apparently that too, and it knocked his tongue out.
Yeah,
Knocked the teeth.
man, he beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, knocked his teeth out, knocked his tongue out.
But I want to know how come he wasn't screaming. He's like, I'm like, really? Are Scott and Chad that fucking dense? Because the girls are out of the house.
Yeah.
The girls are out of the house. What the fuck are these dudes doing? That they don't hear a guy going,
Well, they're all out of
were,
the house.
No, they all went. They all went.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they
Yes,
did.
They did.
They all went
They
for the
all
beer
went to
run.
the store.
They all left.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was just the girls.
No, that's why he was all by himself having an orgasm over potato chips.
Oh, God. I was alone. I was all by myself.
These are damn good chips.
No one was looking. I was thinking of you. Oh, yeah. Did I mention I was all by myself? Green. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, so he dies. The people come back then, I guess.
Yes.
Beer.
They notice he's gone, but don't seem to care that he's gone.
Yeah, and now they're gonna play asshole. It looks like.
No, Kings.
All right, Kings, asshole, whatever.
I know asshole for asshole is bullshit. Kings is
Yeah,
something
same thing.
different. Yeah.
No, they played Never Have I Ever, I think.
Well, no, that's part of Kings. It's,
Yeah, they're gonna play Kings.
yeah. Anyway, um, no, then they literally spent 20 minutes going over the fucking rules.
Oh yeah,
Oh, what
yeah,
else?
they go
Then
over. Yeah, they go over the rules, and then they have that done,
and
and that's
then
that.
yeah, then everyone goes and gets beer. They try to bullshit, and then they go and smoke weed and watch a movie while the other two decide to fuck.
Oh yeah, and here we go.
And here's where the
Oh, Lord. Another
And
scene that I'm
here,
glad I wasn't eating dinner for.
in the words of Heath Ledger's Joker, and here we
we go.
go, and here we go. All right. So the pinata comes in. Somehow the pinata comes in.
Whoa, wait. Before we get to the pinata, Rosetta decides to pull out nipple clamps.
Well, first the pinata. Well, the pinata came. Oh, wait, how did it come in? Oh yeah, Chad
They
grabbed the
opened the
pinata.
damn
Like, what are
door.
you doing here? So you grab. Like, what's this doing here? So he grabs a pinata and puts it on the freaking thing
Yeah, well, and then
sideways.
tries to have a donkey show.
And he
Yeah.
humps the donkey. Humps the burro.
Well, this is during Kings. Well, they're playing
Yeah,
Kings.
while they're playing Kings, yeah. But then, then we get to the sex, and away we go.
Yeah, with the cuffs. It's like, what are you doing? They're not. Oh, they're not for me. And they're like, I'm like, where are the cuffs? Oh, they're on his nipples. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, good old
And then
nipple
she goes,
clamps.
"Oh, what are you doing with my asshole? I like it."
And the other
Oh, yeah,
thing is like, yeah, and Lindsay and Scott are watching a movie because, they're just going to be friends.
Getting high.
Because Lindsay has had the hard talk with Scott. It's not you. It's definitely me. I'm not ready. I've heard this many, many, many times.
I mean, literally, she gives the dead giveaway to the audience that she's a lesbian.
Well, it's not. It's really didn't give it. Wasn't a giveaway that
She was staring at fucking Rosetta's ass for the entire time she turned around.
I think she's bi-curious.
No,
I
she
think
was.
she wanted to get into Rosetta Stones, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think Lindsay's bi-curious. I don't think she's gay. I think she's bi-curious.
Well, that's what the
Because she never. They hinted that she's gay, but she never said it.
But
She never said,
anyway,
"Oh, I
as
am
we
gay."
continue
She never
on,
said, "Oh, I am lesbian." I think she is in the experimenting stage, but she said it's not you. It's definitely me.
maybe
but
we'll explore it into the sequel.
if there ever is one,
Oh, it looks. I have a weird feeling there will be.
it doesn't look like it because it's been dead for 2 years.
yeah, it was the thing in 2018 for God's
Yeah,
sake.
what would they need? Like $200,000, and they can only raise 40.
We'll see.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just give this to some rich people, and all of a sudden they go, "Oh yeah, what's this sequel? Here you go."
Hey, Trump
So-
supporters, give it to him.
We'll give it to a Trump. Eric could be like, "Oh, this is awesome. Here you go, $1 million."
gee, we couldn't go a whole episode without having his name mentioned.
Well, I didn't say Donald. I said Eric.
Yeah, there's a difference. Anyway, yeah. Oh my god, I was laughing my ass off during the sex scene. Literally, he's just going to town and screaming like hallelujah and stuff. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh yeah. I gotta sing. I want to go to choir, Daddy. Sing. I want to sing. I want to sing. Please feel like singing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh my God. And they turn up, and Lindsay and Scott turn up the movie. And it looks like they actually will be friends.
So we think.
To be continued.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Oh boy. And then the pinata decides to jump in on this. And
Oh my god.
I was crying. I was crying because I was laughing so hard.
Oh my god, how are you doing that? Oh my god. I don't know how you do it. I'm doing this. And somehow you got something in my ass at the same time. She's like, what?
No, in her face when she goes, how are you in 2 holes at once?
Yeah, 2 holes. Like, what do you mean 2 holes? What do you mean 2 holes? What? I can't be in 2 places at once.
Wait a minute, there's something in the bed.
And then pinata.
Pinata! Pinata!
El burro.
The
El
burro.
burro.
The burro is burrowing in something, all right.
But it's only one pinata, so now it's pinata, pinata, pinata. See, now the thing is like this: if you're having sex and the pinata's joining in on it, they're like, "Fuck it, all right."
But you said the Iconics were broken up,
They are.
but they're together again.
They're not really. They're on Raw Underground.
Avery Taylor. Supposedly, oh,
Jessamine
girl?
Duke.
Jessamine Duke.
Somebody's getting knocked the fuck out.
I like her.
So Avery Taylor, sorry, you're getting fucked up.
Oh God, she's already getting fucked up. Oh,
God damn, Muay Thai.
get her, Jessamine, get her.
Yeah, it's over.
But no, then you got what else? Shit, you got
Then all of a sudden the pinata feeds him candy, and he
dies
yeah.
via
dies. I
poison.
guess.
Die via poison. But then apparently they the pinata can possess.
Oh no, you left out a big part, Ronnie. The puking from beyond the hell.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
He's puking, she's puking, and I'm like, my God, I didn't eat during this lead.
Oh,
So I'm watching Marina Shafir whoop somebody in a summer dress.
To the tune of oh God, what was the music behind this? It was like
I forget.
I have no idea.
it was
Oh, there she goes. There's the heel turn. She threw Billy Kay into the wolves.
Yeah, sorry. This, women's wrestling on Raw Underground. Here comes Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke.
Oh, good night.
Good night, Billy.
And she's like, the other one's like, I'm not getting involved.
Yeah, that's the end of that one. Peyton's like, no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna
I got a
die.
prettier face than she does.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the.
So is Billy Kay gonna be turning face?
No, I doubt it. But anyway, back to Puke Fest.
Yeah, back to Puke Fest. They puke all over the place. Well, he's puking, then she pukes, and then it's a boom, 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 boom.
Then he apparently dies, and then the next thing
Dude,
you know,
that
she
is
tries
just-
to crawl out. Then
Can we
he
say
possesses her.
that is the most puke I have seen? Like, they rolled around in it. I'm just like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. I was grossed out by that.
Oh yeah, he died. So he's basically dying. Then she runs out of the thing. Well, she doesn't run. She like slides out.
yeah, yeah.
Sloshes out.
And then the goofiest pinata thing ever.
takes over him.
Yeah, he goes over the back, like, and he's. Oh my God, he looks like somebody with a problem.
He's got his hands. He's looking like a bad puppet.
Like,
And then she's like, "I'm gonna go check on my friends.
yeah, I'm gonna go check out my friend. It's like,
Everything all right?"
where's Rosetta? He walks up and like, everything all right?
This would be great if we
Okay.
had video. We could impersonate it for you, but we can't.
Then she falls asleep. And Scott sees she's asleep. He's like, oh, all right, we're here. We're gonna go.
Then he rips it out and starts
Unzip,
beating
put her
himself.
hand on it, starts
Oh, we
rubbing.
also
Like,
forgot
oh
the part.
yeah,
He strangles the corpse of Chad strangles her with the nipple clamps,
yeah,
and she's dead.
yeah. Rosetta's dead. Poor Rosetta. And it's like, well, the thing is, you have sex in a horror movie, you die.
Yep.
And the thing is, this did go down to slasher tropes
Yeah, it did. Surprisingly.
because Lindsay was the final girl. As
Everyone
soon as she said, I'm not gonna have sex," it's not you, it's me. Right off the bat, I'm like, Lindsay's the final girl.
Yeah, but then she's like, "I'm not into," and he goes, "Oh, you're into that?"
She didn't even say yes. She's like, I don't know.
But he assumes she is.
Yeah, well, it's the assumption, but she may not be. She just maybe, she had something and all that, or she had another boyfriend in college or whatever. She cheated, and she's just like, yeah, I think this is a bad idea. Or
Yeah.
she didn't even, or her and Scott never did anything in the first place. So, because remember, Scott says, I don't want to die a virgin. And she's like, speak for yourself.
Yeah, right.
Which means she probably has a boyfriend in college.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a shot and a half.
Well,
Ah! Oh my
believe it or not, when I looked for the pictures in this, I could find very few.
Yeah. So it looks. So we have. For one thing, I want to say about the shooting of this movie, the lighting sucked.
You
Yeah.
think?
And you could tell they shot it in someone's apartment and they didn't have a set.
Yeah. But the other thing, so she comes out, and then they go to the door is knocking, and then it's old Hook Hand is there.
Oh, that
He
was the
shows
greatest.
up.
Oh, we missed the best part. We missed one of the funniest part with old Hook Hand, though.
What?
The park.
Oh, she beat the shit out of the pinata, and she had the pinata on the hook. Yeah.
Yeah, where she goes beating the shit out of pinatas. Remember, there's a guy and a girl. That, oh yeah, I'll go with you. And he's like, she's ripping apart this pinata, and she goes like this. She goes like that, and the guy's standing there with the pinata, and she looks, and the girl's like, nope.
Where's the burro? Where's the burro? I'm out.
Yeah, that was why when I said that, if you look on the Facebook thing, that's why I had the gift for the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like, nope. That was funny as shit. She's just like, nope. And just walked off like, yeah, nope. And the guy's like, where's the burro? I don't have no burro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's like, I'm out.
And that's when she asked Juan, it's like, go through all the receipts. And that's when she finally she gets to the house. That shit was so fucking funny. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, then so she's sitting there explaining the story of how the burro became what it was.
An animated
I was just
thing.
going to say, in full-blown animation.
All right. Now, if you know your slasher lore, this basically fit the backstory of about 5,000 slasher villains.
Yep.
Basically, a guy who just keeps to himself, or boy, girl, whatever, is bullied by other assholes, You can do this in camp, do this in school, or pinata factory. One night, the assholes decide to have a little fun with the innocent person who just keeps to themselves.
Hang him upside down in front of the industrial strength shredder.
Yeah, so that's their thing they do. Then there's another thing where, instead of doing that thing, they could do another thing, where it's all of a sudden like, dare them to go into a burning house or dare them to go into a house, dare them to do this, whatever. And of course, something goes wrong, as it always does. Remember, because how the kids made Victor Crowley in Hatchet. Remember, they locked him in the fire and all that shit.
Yeah.
Or and other things like Skinned Alive, somebody did this and they came in like with fire and with a fire, or they fell or they drowned or whatever. So this guy basically goes into the industrial strength shredder.
Yeah.
But his blood and spirit ends up in a pinata.
Yeah.
And then we have the killer pinata.
We have his backstory.
Right, which if you watch like 5,000 slasher movies, it's the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
The only slasher, well, Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger didn't have that. Jason Voorhees had that story exactly, except the Pinata Factory, he drowned in a lake.
Yeah.
And that's how all of a sudden he came back. The same as like if you watch Skinned Alive or Twisted. I forgot this Twisted movie back in the 80s, where it was this mentally challenged guy, and he came back, like and like they asked him to go in a house, and all of a sudden he got trapped in the house, and the house like fell apart, and all of a sudden that's the end of him. It's like,
that was also a story in the movie Prom Night.
Yeah. Like I said, it mirrors like slasher lore perfectly.
So then, after she comes in and tells the story of the pinata and the burro, how it became, all of a sudden the pinata stick goes through her,
and she's like, "Ay Dios mío,"
and then drops. Then they're like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah. Then they take cover. Like,
All right, yeah. Now we get to the fun part.
Back in the base, this is the hilarious part. We need weapons.
We don't have any weapons. Well, let's make some fucking weapons.
Let's go into a music montage and MacGyver them, where they all of a sudden created a steel bow and arrow set,
a baseball bat,
out of a mop, out of a end of a mop,
handle with some
out of a piece of wood.
with some spray paint.
Yeah.
A shotgun out of a piece of wood, which, by the way, they don't have.
No, shotgun out of pliers and wood.
Right.
The pliers. I was like, pliers? Like. And then they never used the shotgun, which means they did not have the budget for it.
Well, they did not. They never made
done,
ammo.
And after they didn't have any time to carve any ammo out of wood. So, so they
remember,
do the whole high five thing. They do the whole high five thing and freeze frame it.
Then they go. The funniest part is they go out of the garage door like, yeah. It's like, you're probably still in the house. Yeah. and then see the bum just dead. They're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, they don't even acknowledge. Oh, nice, Hector. Run away from the girl.
Yeah, but then, you get all that, and then when they get...
I thought it was the ninjas first. No, Retribution.
Oh, Retribution.
Well, you can't tell black hoods and masks. Is it ninjas or not?
No, but then so they start trying to fight the burro,
the pinata,
and then they beat it up for a while, and then the burro
launches
down on her
arrow at Lindsay's leg.
And then the kid decides to bite down on his you know what.
Well, first he goes to look. He's like, "Oh, I got it." and the pinata goes in, and then he starts giving him a BJ.
And he looks back and goes, "Finally!"
Yeah, and all of a sudden the pinata bites it off.
Yeah, that. And then how much blood came out of that?
Dude, that was a good cooked sausage, I'll tell you that.
Oh Lord!
No, you can tell they used the sausage.
But the
Because, like,
fact that the burro spit the head
oh,
out.
yeah, he's like, whoa, like, that part was like complete like prosthetics, but then they had sausage. You could tell it was a sausage they stuffed in his pants. I was like, you can't. I was like, are you kidding me? They used the sausage.
But then she
Then he
tries to
dies
go over to him, but he's obviously dead because
yeah,
obviously every drop of blood came out of there.
somehow. God damn.
He bled a lot. Well, all the blood rushed to
Apparently,
his
what did
head.
John Wayne Bobbitt do?
But then she eventually, lays a trap for. No, it tries to attack her again. He rips its leg off.
Well, first he bites her arm, and that's when the dick thing happens.
Yeah.
Then he
Right.
comes back at her, bites off her ear.
No, that doesn't happen till a little later.
Oh,
No, that happens when she chases it down. She goes, "You know what you are? You're a toy.
oh,
You're
you're a
made of
choice. The best
cardboard and
line.
glue." Then she wrestles with it. Then the thing chomps down on her ear.
Oh, the
Then,
best line. The best line is like, "You're a pinata," and all pinatas are. You know what pinatas were put on this earth for? To get the shit beaten out of them. And then all of a sudden it comes out of nowhere. Like, "Bro!"
now it looks like they're giving Keith Lee back his old look.
Yeah, I mean he has a shirt on, but whatever.
But anyway, back to that. Then they wrestle and it rips off its ear. Her ear. Oh, wait a minute. We're glossing over one part. I glossed over one part. When they're before they make their makeshift weapons out of wood and a baseball bat, and arrows out of string, they decide, well, what are you going to do with the bodies? And
Oh yeah,
we're gonna bury the bodies. Then they throw shit out in the garbage can, but don't even acknowledge that the dead cousin's in the garbage can.
Yes,
Well,
they do. They give
yeah,
him a
they're
weapon.
like, oh,
They give him a weapon.
yeah, they thought Marty left.
But then then all that stuff, and then she's like, one thing at a time. Okay, then we're back to she's fighting with the pinata. She starts ripping it apart. It's gushing blood like crazy. She rips its heart out. She takes a bite out of it. And then all you can do is hear the pinata squeal.
Yeah.
Then
She
the parents come
breaks
home.
the shit out of it. She goes to town with the pinata with that bat. She's like, yeah.
That was a hammer. She used a hammer.
Oh yeah, the hammer.
Then the parents come home. Then she's like, the parents come home and they're like, see, I told you she would have a party. They're not acknowledging it. Then she goes, wait a minute, are these kids dead?
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite line is the mother. We're gonna sew your ear back on. And, honey, do you not notice the dead bodies? We're gonna dispose all the bodies. Honey! Then he looks at
And
the
he's
husband.
staring at the dead girl.
Well, no. Then he looks at the husband and she goes, babe, we go to the cops and we tell them there's a dead pinata, or a pinata killed all these people, deadpan at the fucking camera. What are they gonna say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made me laugh so hard. Her just going, a killer pinata, camera, killed all these people. Like, I just love the look. Just the fact that she paused for 30 seconds to stare right at the camera and just go, the fuck?
The funniest thing is she just treats Lindsay like it's calm, like this happens every day. All right, come here, Lindsay. We're gonna sew that ear back on. I'm just
Bury
like,
your friends.
we're
Well,
gonna
it's-
sew that ear back on. I'm like, you're not gonna take her to the hospital? No. We're gonna sew that ear back on. And then you're going to take these bodies and dump them in the lake with kerosene. I'm just like,
And
all
then the little
right.
brother picks up the candy, eats it, and they go to credits.
Yeah. He goes to
And
eat it, and they go to credits. I'm like, please, I don't eat it.
that, folks, was Pinata in a nutshell.
Maybe, but maybe the kid doesn't die from the candy anymore because it's not poisoned because the pinata's dead.
Who knows?
Well, maybe we find out in a possible sequel.
Yeah, if it ever gets
Pinata
crown,
2.
ever gets green lighted,
Yeah.
We need
but I
this.
doubt it will.
I was gonna say we need this movie greenlit.
Oh my god, this.
Pinata,
All right,
Killer Pinata
right.
2. There are more of them.
all right, I'll say this right now. If you have friends over and you're looking for a B movie that you could just have a fun time with, this is it.
Oh yeah.
This is definitely a choice for a party of people just to have fun with. Because the one thing this movie is, I mean, you shut your brain off and you can have fun.
It's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable. It is literally one of the better B films.
It is a good bad movie. I'll say that. It is a good it's not craptacular, it's near craptacular.
Yeah.
If I was going to have my scale, it'd be like a good crap.
Yeah.
I just thought of something, and I want to throw it. It's not about the movie, but it's since Keith Lee's in the ring right now. Retribution's in the building, right?
Yeah.
Dominic Dijakovic's supposedly one of them, right?
Yeah.
Tonight we might see somebody unmasked.
No, I don't. If they do, great. I don't think so, due to the fact that this is for the #1 contendership, and they only have 3 weeks to really set that match up.
But Chris, does that or does that not make sense?
That'd
Have
be
the
cool.
big shock value as Dijakovic is unmasked, and Keith Lee's like, "What are you doing?" And then he attacks Keith Lee.
That'd be something.
Aha! Oh well, I had good writing, so you know WWE won't do it.
Eh.
But anyway, my final thoughts on Killer Pinata. I lost brain cells. I lost brain cells watching that, but I've seen better acting, but I've seen worse acting too. But would I watch it again? No.
I think that thing is, I think it was, like I said, I thought it was good crap. Like, it's something like you have your friends over, you could just have a fun time. I mean, I'm not probably going to watch it by myself again. Who knows? But it wasn't something where I'm just like, I'm never going to see that fucking shit again.
Right.
It's good. Like I said, it's good crap. I mean, it's not, like I said, it looks like a film student made it. It looks like film students made it, like acting students and shit like that. So, who knows? Because somehow they get these movies on Amazon and they're by film students.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've definitely seen better, but I've definitely seen worse.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why, like, I mean, the movie's not supposed to make you think. It's not to be like, oh my god.
No, it's a shitty film. But with that being said, Chris.
See, Killer Sofa will make you think.
Chris.
Yeah?
What's next week bringing us?
Oh, next week, hopefully, we have the return of Monstar. Because this movie is a straight up, we need Monstar for this one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Alright, this was teased a couple weeks before. And it didn't happen. This one, we are going to a movie by Godfrey Hall. Starring Cynthia Rothrock and Don Niam. If you don't know who Don Niam is, yeah.
Look him up.
Google it.
If you don't know who Don Niam is, you know what? I can't say anything about that because I'm with you because I didn't know who Don Niem was until I saw this. If you ever saw the YouTube clip, greatest fight scene ever, you know a little bit what you're in for. But there's a lot more. I will say, number one, this movie does get a little rapey. But
Really?
but it is so utterly bad, like 80s rapey, and I mean not like bad, like oh my god, that's horrible. Oh,
Can I
like
make
bad.
fun of it like you did Thank God It's Friday?
What?
Can I make fun of it like Thank God It's Friday?
Oh, you can make fun of it. Trust me, you can make fun of it. But also, there's no redeeming quality to the villain who does it, so it works. Anyway, we're going to go with a little movie about a man named Stingray, Undefeatable,
And where could we see this?
on YouTube.
Okay.
And I also have a copy of it on my computer. I could try to Dropbox it. I think it might be in my Google Drive.
It's on YouTube. I got it. It's 93.
Yeah, but
1993. I got it.
it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest quality.
Oh, I got one from a year ago that's an hour and 35 minutes. So.
Hour 35 minutes. Jesus Christ.
That's the unedited version.
Yeah, it was also called something else, but don't get the Hong Kong version because that will fucking confuse the shit out of you. I'm serious about that. It will fucking confuse the shit out of you. I'm seeing if I still have it. If it's finally done uploading. Oh shit, there it is.
While he's looking for that, let's bring this into the station.
Yes.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today's episode from Real to Heal. If you like what you heard, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and yeah, it's everywhere. It's under the Nerdport Network. Follow me on Twitter at FNRonnie.
At TripsNXC.
At the Zombie Master.
I am going to start posting little snippet videos here and there on the channel for YouTube and Twitch. Start getting people into there. I'm going to start doing top 10s and rankings every Tuesday and Thursday.
Rankings about what?
I'm going to what's the best fighting game? What's the best...
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. Just random bullshit. My opinions. That mixed with the gameplay and all that other stuff when I have the time.
Oh, and also, Ronnie, don't forget, next week we're also going to be doing something else with movies, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yes.
The sports thing.
Sports movie.
Yeah, sports movies. Wednesday, Wednesday, the Nerd Zone. Oh, boy. There's... Baseball rants up the wazoo. We go over and make our Super Bowl predictions. And maybe a couple best bets. We go through some stupid prop bets that are looking good.
And also I have another thing, if we have time. This is basically the sports ball people debate.
Oh, yes. We talked about that. Let's talk about that off air. Tease it a little, though.
All right, yeah, the sports ball people debate. Like those assholes or people who think they're, better than you or whatever because they're so cool. Basically, the hipster.
I could do a joke right there, Ronnie. You would get the joke. Chris, you wouldn't get the joke. You think you're cool? You're not cool.
He knows the joke. He knows him. He's met him.
Clark? You know Clark?
Yeah.
Oh, does he know Clark?
You think you're cool? Yeah, we know Clark. Unfortunately.
We all know Clark.
I didn't know if you knew Clark.
Oh, no, he knew him.
Oh, I know Clark.
I think everybody knows good old Clark.
It's like mittens.
Hey, don't knock Mike. He's cool. Mike's cool.
All right, yeah, it's in my Google Drive. I can link it to you guys. You can download it.
I got it.
It's a better,
I
it's a
already.
better quality.
All right. I was
Well,
gonna say I already
It,
have it, so you're good.
all right, yeah, it's a better quality AVI.
Okay.
okay, well, whatever. We got time, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll try to see if I can get Bill and Ted to you guys as well, too, somehow.
All right.
All right. Well, with that being said, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for following us. Thank you for watching us. We actually have from the shit that I posted earlier today on TikTok. We literally had about 4 or 5 people follow us on TikTok now.
Hey,
So,
thanks a lot,
so I'm
TikTok.
gonna have some fun with posting little snippets of what we're reviewing
Yeah.
and put it up there. Literally, I did her ripping the leg off and throwing the fucking pinata to it sort of feels like somebody's watching me.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's corny shit,
Yeah.
but guess what? People like it and it works. But with that being said, the check is cleared.